Besides this is obviously going to be, if you want to know what really happened, you need to watch this. This is the only place you're going to get this type of interview or I don't really know what this is, but I didn't do it. I'm innocent, Judge. I'm not guilty. I'm innocent.
We, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, find the defendant, Matthew L. Moore, not guilty of murder, as he stands charged in count 1 of the indictment.
Elvis has left the building. It's done.
Boom, boom, boom. Hello, how are we? I hope you're all well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends where you are in the world. It's lovely to see you all. Do you like my talk? Cheese and rice. Which is what? Cheese and rice. Patriarch, good morning, Dylan. I hope you're well. All is going well. It is going okay. Thank you, Patriarch. Hope you're well, my darling. Hope you're okay there as well. Christine, good morning to you, my darling. Hope you're well. Robin, good morning, my darling. Dan, don't worry. Don't worry, Dan. I got you back. It's fine. Sarah, hello to you, Sarah. What are you saying, Sarah? Good afternoon from fam. I need more glasses. I can't read. I missed you all. Looking forward to this catch-up, Dylan and crew. Yay, day off. Let's go. Oh, day off. Nice. The truth will continue to shine bright. Shine bright like a diamond. Is that a song? Shine bright like a diamond. I think that's a song. Free can't read. Justice for Officer John O'Keefe. Freaking Nora, I can't read this morning. Good morning to you, Toots. Hello to you, Jen, as well. Hello, Amy. Oh, shit. Jen, Amy, Yaya, Trucker, hello to you. Mary, good morning, Dylan Chat. What an incredible day yesterday with the Can't Read trial. I know, I didn't really cover it yesterday because I was doing the ballerina stuff. So I missed it all yesterday. I covered a little bit of it, but I just let everyone do it. You know, there's so many people better equipped than me to cover it yesterday. Melanie Little was live, and I know Mike went live and stuff. So yeah, there's lots of coverage on this yesterday. Lloyd, Emily D. Baker, they've all covered it. So there's not much to cover. I've got a few things to say. And I got some guests coming on today, phone-ins today as well. So we'll see what they're going to say. Ruby, hello to you, my darling. Kimberly, how are you? Hope you're well. Susan, hello to you. Mandolin, Wind, cheerio, Dylan. Hello to you, my darling. Hope you're well. Three-eyed catfish. Good morning. Fuck you, what a name. Three-eyed catfish. Katrina, good morning to you. John, good morning to everyone. Here's to another wait now what day in the saga. I don't know, I think it's going to be quiet today, I think. Obviously, Baldwin, I think, started today, but I think Can't Read why it's going to be quiet. But I'm not sure if Baldwin is on today or not because they're doing a jury selection, so we'll see. Sarah's there. There you go. Oh, sweet chicks. Oh, what's occurring? For you American friends, if you don't know Gavin Stacey, it's highly recommended. Google Gavin Stacey UK. Try and watch it. It's a really good series. It's based in Barry. And they go, oh, what's occurring? James Corden is one of the lead actors as well. Shit well and truly hit the only fan yesterday. Hey, Peggy. Hey, Shop Mom. Hey, Amy, again. Smiling salute. Hello to you. There you go, Christine. Amanda. Oh, love you huge. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, darling. Love the t-shirts, Del. Thank you, Sarah. Peggy. Carol Draper, Disney Queen, how are you? Shout, the intros are down to Mexi Texi. Shout out to Mexi. She's doing the intros. So, Mexi, she's in bed at the minute. But, Mexi, we love you. But thank you, Carol. Hey, Nicole, how are you? Hey, here's one of the callers. So, Gary's calling in later on. We got, I got 2 definite callers, maybe 3. So, Gary will be on a call later on. So, those that don't know me, I like to get people from the streets, from down there, you know, and all this, to hear what they got to say and stuff. So Gary will join us later on call. So see you in a bit, Gar. Happy chick from Indiana. Well, today I'm wearing the same shirt again. Happy days. There you go. I love it. Thanks, hippie chick. Charleston, Massachusetts. Kimberly. I need to practice this. Massachusetts. I need to practice this because I'm losing my Boston accent. Park the car in Massachusetts. Fuck. I'm losing the Massachusetts. Lady in red. Landsmeer, Netherlands. Hello. Gitmo Holiday. Hello. How are you? Right, so my first call is at 8:30, so we've got to distract myself here for another 20 minutes. Amy, you're so pretty. You're so nice to each other. It's unbelievable. Hello, Elsie. So lovely to each other. Here's the Alec Baldwin case down today. So jury selections today. I'm not sure if they're showing it. The official trial started tomorrow. Tomorrow starting completely. But yeah, jury selection is on today. If it's on, I'll cover it. If not, we'll come back tomorrow and do it. Do you know what I mean? And those are not sure. I'm covering the Alec Baldwin one because I'm bored. I want to do something. So we'll be doing Alec Baldwin here, so come along here. I know nothing about this Alec Baldwin trial. No, zero. I know there's a gun, well, a pew involved, and somebody, I believe, died. That's all I know. Good morning to you, LJ. Hello to you. There you go. The land's so sweet. I've been called worse. Thank you very much for that. That's very kind of you. There you go. Is 8-day trial? Yes, you're right, Christy. Yes. Morning all. Hey Lou. Hello Archie. Bev has really messed up. Let's see what happens now. She's a fucking bitch. I'll say you, Lou. Bev's a fucking bitch. She's a fucking tool. She's absolutely off her rocker. Bev, whoop. But yeah, once a bitch, always a bitch. But there we are. We'll get into it in a little bit. I want to hear from the locals first, see what they think, and we'll get into it then. You're the only one who shows what. Like you're the only one who shows what kind of retrial should have looked like. It was great to see. Oh, thank you. I'm not sure why I did, LJ, but thank you. I appreciate that, though. I do appreciate nice comments. Holly Brown, hey Dylan. Here we go. Here we go again with my heart. Is that a song or did I just make that up? I'm not sure. Hello, Holly. How are you? Hey, lady. Hey, we got celebrity element. Dana Leonard's in the house. Hello, resistant to silence. Let's go, Dana. Much love to you, my friend. Hey, talking with celebrities, Dennis Sweeney's in the house as well. Hopefully, we will have Dennis Sweeney on the phone later on. I hope. What I get that is get Dennis Sweeney on the phone. I hope it works out and we can get you on then. I hope it works out. Keeps on going, keeps on giving. It's a fucking shit show. Shit show. Beautifully appropriate. Hello, my darling. Hope you're feeling a little bit better today over there in the Midlands. Hope you're feeling better, my darling. You said it great. Massachusetts. Hey. Hey, Dana. You say you're fine. Massachusetts. Fine. Park the car. Fine. Park the car in Harvard Yard. Park the car in Harvard Yard. Go get a cucumber from Worcester. And get some steak tips from Peabody, Champions Pub. I'm not sure if you all sound that aggressive or if I make it too aggressive. There you go. Thank you, Kimberly. I don't think there'll be anything today. I think it all came out yesterday, but we will be keeping a close eye on stuff. Definitely. Good morning, Susan. How are you, my darling? There's Den. K-E-R-K. How are you, Ke? Hope you're well. I can't believe Sean hasn't spoken out about the latest developments of Karen. Sean's on vacation, people, just so you know. Sean's on vacation with his wife. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that, but that's the reason why he's not done it. He's on vacation. He's absolutely on his knees, tired, same as what I was. But he's with his wife on vacation. So I'm not sure if he's back today or when he's back, but he will be back. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to say he's on vacation. I don't know. But, so yeah, he'll be either on today or tomorrow. Definite. Lil G! Hello, Lil G. Good afternoon to you, my darling. Good morning to you, I think. I don't know where you're from, Lil G. I actually don't know where you're from. You might have told me, but I don't remember. So just a reminder, I got my first call coming in at 1:30, so I'm not going to start anything until we got our first caller in. And then we've got a couple more callers to come. We'll get, I want to hear from the blue collars, working class men out there to see what do people actually think about the bitch Bev and the case and also this new motion and stuff. So we'll get to hear from people of Canton and Boston in a little bit. There you go. Me too, nothing about it. No clue. I know Smiling be thinking of him. I must be way behind in chat. I'm not sure what's going on. Hey! Hello, Em. How we doing from Newport? How we doing, Em? Hope you're well. I can help with Baldwin Facts, Chappie. I know you can. I know. How are you, Hackster? Hope you're well. Florida Tim's back in the house. My pup on trail before the storm. Oh, there you go. There you go. No, he's not coming on. He's not coming on. I could have reached out, but I didn't want to disturb his vacation. Bev screwed. I mean, I'm not Howie doing, so I'll give him a break. Bev screwed this entire fucking. She has. I put a note here going, Bev is a fucking beep. She's fucked it. She's fucked it. Miss Jessica, hello to you. My Dutch Shepherd Hayes was imported from Holland and has a Dutch passport. I love this. How fucking random is this? About Karen Reid, we talk about dogs and whatever. I love it. Good morning. There you go, bitch bunch. Here I go again on my own. There you go. I don't know songs. Oh, Sean has to say. Yeah, he's been quite reserved. He'll come out all firing. He's got plenty to say. Trust me. It's fine. Here we go again. There we go, White Snake. Hey, Bestie, thank you for becoming a member, my darling. Thank you so much for that. Pedro mentioned that if they make her a witness, she will have to step down from retrial if there's one. We can only. I know. I don't think she will be called as a witness, but you never know. You never know. Hey, also, she shouldn't have to wait to become a witness. She should fuck off right now. She should not be the judge in any retrial. First of all, there shouldn't even be a frigging retrial. Second of all, she should definitely not be the judge in any kind of retrial. Don't get me going. Let's get the guests on first, and then we'll rant and rave afterwards. Keep calm. Right. There you go. Yeah, I think he has to behave because he's with his wife. He has to behave at the minute. Then once they're home, we'll unleash. Silence of the Lamb, Dana. It's all because of Bev way back from pre-trial. Yeah, I agree. What the words are, we make up for it. Yeah, you're cool. We don't give a shit what the words are. I don't. I love it. Carol, love that record. Good morning to you, Wicked Psyched. Hello to you, Jerry. Hello to you, Jerry. Hope you're well. This is a song that never ends. Which one's that? I don't know. Oh, Dana's in the house. Hang on. Dana hates this, so let me play it. Hang on. Where's it gone? Press the like, please. Press the like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me if you liked and subscribe. Like and subscribe, everyone. Let's fucking go. Forgot how embarrassing that was. Lucy, hello to you, my darling. as well. Zuzendi, hello. Hit the like, please. Hello, my darling. Hope you're well. You can get some lobster. Where do I get lobster from? From Peabody? Worcester? Where else? Swansea? I don't know where else there is. Is panicking. Bev should be. Good morning, Elizabeth. Reception, but I'm here. There we go. It's all good. So looking good. Love starting my day with you. Thank you, Mia. Mia. M-E-A. Mia. I just call you Mia. Welcome, Mia. Susie, good morning, Dylan, and all the beautiful people in chat. Good morning to you. Just in case people are new here, we've got a call coming in 10 minutes. So until then, I'll just speak to you in chat. I'm pissed. I'll be honest, I'm pissed because of the whole thing of yesterday. Because I don't think we should even be here. So I want to contain my anger for a little bit. Good morning to you, Bethany. Hello to you. Good for him. Oh, yeah, Sean, yeah, he needs a break. Got to chat with Lily from True Crime Kangaroo last night. We were both watching the live from Duty Run. You're a retired FBI agent and Manny Little. There's loads of people covered this that are lots more intelligent than I am. So go and, watch what they got to say as well. I'm just giving an idiot's point of view. That's why I'm so pissed. John. Yes, he was. Yeah, I got the video. We'll play it in a little bit as well. I've not heard it, so we'll play it live. It's 40 minutes, so I'll play this in a couple of hours. Well, in about an hour's time, so we can listen to that. Good morning, Spacey Stacey. How are you, my darling? Albert Gamer. Hope you're feeling better. You recovered from COVID. Hope you're feeling better. He was on Howie's car show. The only person that will get Sean off his vacation is Howie. So I'm sure, to be fair, sure if I called him, he'd probably come on for 5-10 minutes, but I'm not going to do that to him. But yeah, Howie Carr can because he's Howie. There you go. Show some street. There you go. I think you passed it on yet. Hello, Fancy. How are you, my darling? How are you? Hope you're well. Mary, quite contrary. Hope you're well, my darling. Dina, hello to you as well. On the forms, unless this is a massive issue. This is a massive issue. No, nothing was ticked. This is a shit show, we could say. A fucking shit show. Bev is going to use the fact that there was no boxes ticked as an excuse. I'm telling you now, Bev isn't gonna. Oh, that motherfucker! She's gonna get weasel herself out of this because she'll be like, well, no one ticked any boxes. It's clear. Jim, give me fucking gin, Jim. It's clear. They didn't tick anything. Motherfucker. So I think that's gonna be a massive bone of contention as well. Can you imagine? Might get her pissed and then she'll phone in. No, Sean's not joining now. Okay, man, how we do, fella? Hope you're well. Yeah, shit show. There you go. It's so nice to have a reliable show such as this to catch up on current events. We love you. Thank you very much, my darling. Yeah, you might not learn much, but at least be up to date on some stuff. As I say, I'm not going to deep dive a lot of the intricacies of the motions because you've all seen it, and also the lawyers have all spoken about it. I just got opinions about it, but also I've been treated to hear from boots on the ground, local people. So our first call will be here in a little bit. So prepare. Also, I'll just say this, right? Be prepared because my first call, especially, if you think I swear, freaking Laura, strap in. Mother of Beagles. Hello, Mother of Beagles. How are you? Hope you're well. Right, I'm way behind again, am I? Obsessed with Dylan's shirt. I've just noticed because the messages will come in all of the way across the screen. Yeah, cheese and rice. Cheese and rice, people. Good morning, Lisa. How are you, my darling? How are you? The charge they were hung on was a ridiculous charge. It was pretty much just did you leave him there and did he die? Very ambiguous. Oh, I'm telling you. Sally's yellow. Hello, Sally's yellow. She should fuck off right now. Absolutely. Is that a quote from me or is that you saying that? I agree with you, whichever one it is. Betty, you have a nice voice. Thank you. Good morning, LJ. What's this for? What have I done now? Laughing there. It was in my head all weekend. I'm sorry, bruv. Sorry, bud. Right. I still love the jingle. I'm glad you love it. I love it. Thanks, Jed. Doreen, Gloucester. How are we in Gloucester? I need to. I was wearing my Boston top on the weekend, and I was looking down at everything. It's great. Dorchester. Morning to you, Sally, the fam. Hope you're well. Put your butts on the like and subscribe. Yeah, please do that. Do you know what? Since Calgary finished, some of you buggers have been unsubscribing. Not you guys, but other people have been unsubscribing. Why do you unsubscribe? It must be the trolls. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe because I'm losing subscribers. Also, please like. My apologies to Bev's batshit crazy. She's a lot of things. She's a motherfucker. I can tell you that much. On a lobster boat in Marshfield. Happy days. Oh, it's Marshfield. Where is Marshfield? Whereabouts is it? Is it on the coast, Marshfield? Or not? Yeah, Tucker, I love your little song for like and subscribe. Not many people do, so I'm embarrassed by it, but it's all good. Miss H. Gold, how are you, darling? Hope you're well. Morning, Dylan. Morning to you, my darling. Hope you're well over there. I hope things are good with you. Dana Leonard, Sarah Masterson. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Looking great as always. Thank you very much. I hope you like the cheese and rice top. It's quite nice. I like this cheese and rice top, actually. It's actually... I got El Chatty ones, obviously, and the cheese and rice. My preference is probably the cheese and rice, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, anyway, I hope you're well as well, Miss Gold. And thank you for that. Erin Hack, Dana, I missed vacation. Hey, because you were pissed, that's why. You were drunk all the time. You were drunk. Do you get asked for ID? You know, because you're 4 foot. Do you get asked for ID, Erin, or not? Good morning to you, Danielle. Hope you're well. Good morning, Kim. Hello to you as well. I had a little bit of video with El Chatty was chosen, and I found it on my phone. The press, the like song was in my head for days. Can copy a link if on computer and paste it. What's that? Bev will blame the jury, and she will. The fucking bitch will. She'll say they never said it. Don't get me started. Let's get the guests on first, then we'll get it going. Let's get it started. What's the freaking song? Let's get this party started. We got 5 minutes before my first guest. Or if he's listening, just call in now. If you're listening, call in. No, he's not online, so he can't. Absolutely, I totally agree. Good day, Sheila. How are you, Susie? Hi, Judge Bev is in big trouble. She won't be because she'll just. She's frustrated, man. She is frustrated. But I hope you're well, Susie. Good day to you, my friend. Tracy, good morning to you, my darling. Hope you're well. Raj head of what's Raj? It's a Raj. What's Raj head? What's that mean? RAG. The original instructions still made red, no box checked. Clearly means not guilty. Judge argued before fixing verdict form would have liked to see. Well, they all said they were confused by it, didn't they? I like to swear. Super chat, Super CBD. Hello to you, freaking Nora. How far behind am I? 5 minutes. That's all right. You will. Lee. 18 months in prison, Lee. 18 months in prison, I believe. Because I watched a clip of him walking out of the courthouse yesterday, and they said, "What are you going to do if you spend 18 months in jail, in prison?" I don't know, will he be found guilty? I don't know. Anyway, we won't go into that. That's this afternoon if we do cover it. It's jury selection today, anyway, so I think it's boring. So I might just do it tomorrow. Fuck it. Who doesn't like cheese or rice? Give me all the cheese and rice. Let's go. Lady Boss Amy. 18 months. Oh, there you go. Why the fuck do I even bother answering? Hackster's on it. She never showed the verdict forms. No, there's a lot of stuff, Beth. I agree. Truly supports her husband now. And she has to, yeah. Hey, boom, boom, Dana. There you go. Right. I was quoting. Yeah, thank you, sir. I thought so. Right, let's skip everything here then, because why take the time to subscribe, mofos, if you have other stuff to watch? So be it. But don't. Yeah, I don't get it, but I've lost a few. Hey, each their own. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Good morning, Honey Bear. There's a lot of few new people here. Hello, Honey Bear. Hope you're well. Right, Larry, where the fuck are you, Larry? Call in now, Larry. Beth Deeb, south of Boston. The coast. You see, I ask questions and I forget what I asked, so now people are answering them. And thank you, Beth Deeb, though. There you go. Marshfield is beautiful because South Shore Beach Town. I can't wait to come out, people. And the one thing I've noticed about Boston, though, is traffic. Fucking hell! Shit! That's Larry calling me. Hang on. Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hang on. Say something again.
I can hear.
Right. No. Right. Fine. I got you. Can chat. Oh, hang on. I need to skip everyone now. Hang on, fella. Let me just do this. I need to skip everyone. Morning, wine cellar. Hang on. Right. Can everyone hear? Speak, Larry.
Good morning, everyone.
There you go. No, this is Larry, people. Hang on. Let me put a note up here for Larry. Peter's not coming on today. It's Larry. You all know Larry. Larry is fucking trying to teach me dirty songs and stuff. Let me just put this on here, Larry, to say that on the phone. Hang on. 2 seconds, Larry. I should have done this when I was waiting. On the phone, Larry. There you go. Save. So anyway, how are we doing, fella? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Not too bad. You know, obviously, had a few days to decompress now. A few days to get over everything with the verdict and stuff like that. But you know, obviously, for you, you're in the middle of it. So that's why I wanted to speak to you today, just to see, how are things with you in terms of where you're located, how are you feeling about Karen and everything, and the verdict last week.
You know what, Dylan?
Yeah.
This case just never stops giving.
Yep.
Just when we think it's over, they pull us back in.
Yep.
Now they're telling us that 2 of the top charges, Karen was found not guilty unanimously.
Yep.
So how can they retry her if she was found not guilty?
Preach.
I just
No.
now the judge, Beverly,
Bitch. Yeah.
she is like the senior judge. When this case came up, she bumped another judge out so she could try the case. So she's like the senior judge in Norfolk County. That's my understanding. So if she's the senior judge, she should be, right, knowledgeable enough to know that if the defendant is found not guilty unanimously on 2 out of the 3 charges, well, you can't call that a hung jury because they were unanimous on the first 2 charges. Correct.
Yeah. Well, it's charge 1 and charge 3, wasn't it?
There were 3 charges. Hold on. Tyson, knock it off.
Hang on, let me show Tyson. Hey, I gotta show people Tyson now.
No, the dog is trying to steal my cereal. The little prick.
Hang on. Like, don't say anything more. Let me show everyone a picture of Tyson, just so people know who we're talking about. Right, 2 seconds.
Okay.
Here he is. So this is Tyson, who Larry's dog sitting at the minute. Everyone ready?
Tyson, no, stop it, Tyson.
This is
He's
Tyson.
trying to get my cereal. Tyson, I'm the big dog, not you. Don't give me that look, Tyson.
That's Tyson's look. And I just got a picture of Tyson, but I'm just about to put the second picture up now. And that's Tyson relaxing, chillaxing, right on the sofa as well. So this is not your dog, it's a neighbour's dog.
Yeah, well, it's my friend Jim's dog. Jim lives across the street. And when Jim's got to go shopping, he drops Tyson off at my house.
There we go.
And then Tyson just comes and lies on his back with all his paws in the air, with his dick just blowing in the wind. Wouldn't you like to just have your dick blowing in the wind? Look at this fucking dog. Hey, does Sean McDonough lie on the couch like that? That's what I want to know.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know.
That's what I heard. I heard Sean lies on the couch like that.
Oh fuck! I can't imagine Sean like that. Oh crap! Now you get me going. You get me going, Larry.
Now I'm rubbing his belly. Good boy. Just stay away from my cereal, you little bastard.
There you go. Well, fair play to Tyson. That's a better picture of Tyson. I won't.
So, anyways, yeah,
Well,
I just don't understand the judge. I don't what is she doing?
Right, but let's take it back a step here, right? So before yesterday, what was your first impression about the verdict? The verdict came down, obviously mistrial. What was your first what forgetting about yesterday, what was your first instinct on that? And not just yours, but people around you. What was the feeling you had?
No one. We're all horrified that it wasn't unanimous. That there was no way Karen Reed could have killed John O'Keefe.
Yeah.
We just cannot believe that someone, after looking at all of the evidence, could draw a conclusion that she did it, that she killed him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It doesn't, the injuries don't add up. The plow driver, what about the plow driver? No body on the ground.
Yeah.
All those things, it doesn't add up.
No. I agree, by the way. Especially the final, the FBI witnesses, who I thought the last one especially was excellent. So yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. So obviously, moving on, then we've heard then that
Dylan, it says on the news that Karen Reed hired another attorney.
Yes.
Why?
Because if this goes to, so basically the affidavits that Yannetti and Jackson, they may be called in as witnesses for the motion to dismiss. So she has to have a separate attorney for the motion for the appeal, essentially, because Yannetti and Jackson were approached by a witness or witnesses, friends of witnesses. They could then be called onto the stand, so they can't represent her on that motion to dismiss.
Oh.
So it's only for that. It's not for the next trial or anything. It's just for that motion, because if they are like the bitch Bev, she might be called up as well. Do you know what I mean? So and stuff like that. So it's to recuse themselves from the situation. That's all it means.
Oh, I see. So it's not like she fired Yannetti.
No. This, we don't know. We won't know. Obviously, we don't know until the 22nd what's happening, whether they're going to retry or not. Likely they are going to retry. Then Karen has a decision to make whether she's going to retain Yannetti and retain Jackson, or is she? And I imagine she would retain both and retain Little and stuff like that. But yeah, that's not been decided yet.
I see.
So yeah. So that's where we are at the minute. So that other attorney is just for that motion, and that's it. But whether she decides to, use him for other stuff in the future, I don't know. But as it stands, no, it's only Yannetti and Jackson who will be representing Anne Little on the 22nd for this.
So now it's going to cost her even more money.
Yes, because he's not cheap. That other attorney, that he's not cheap at all. So that's going to cost a fair bit of money for her. So hopefully she's gonna have to open the defense funds again. Well, look at this, right? However much she spent the first time on Yannetti and Jackson, and not just them, but the experts, she's now going to pay that double again. And also, she's probably going to get that doctor, I forget her name now, she's excellent, to write a report. There's more money she's going to be spending this time around, because there's stuff they picked up this time, like the doctor, she didn't write a report, so she couldn't testify about certain things in the trial. So I can bet you a lot of money that she will this time probably write a report, which will vindicate Karen even more, to say a car never did those damages, and he was a German Shepherd that, she can go more detail basically, but that's going to cost her, Karen, even more money then, basically. So, does that make sense?
Wow.
So, and I know that people support her. People are going to be, doing stuff for her defense fund and everything like that. Yeah, so that's all the stuff that has to pay for all this. So she's, I know she's very grateful for all the support she gets, because this, if you were on your own, Larry, you won't be able to afford this. Do you know what I mean? Normal person won't be able to afford this.
Dylan, I don't know about you, but if this happened to me, I would be in jail.
Me as well.
I can't afford a team of lawyers and experts and hotel rooms and everything else.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Food. This is the thing. It's 10 weeks. Also, every time so Judge Bev sometimes says that Jackson has to be there. Karen pays for all that. Pays for the flights. She pays for everything. So, it's, and even the food, the drink, she pays for everything. Taxis, the car hires, the security. Karen pays for everything. Yeah, you and me, Larry, we're fucked. And so this is why it's interesting. Can you imagine if this was Larry Lucky? Do you mean? Can you imagine if it was Lucky that they pinned this on instead of Karen? What hope he would have had?
Right.
No hope. So yeah, so it's scary to think there's people out there. If she had a public defender, which most people do, she wouldn't be out probably. Do you know what I mean? Because look at Lally. That's the type of attorney you normally get, and probably worse than him as well. So
unbelievable.
So yeah, but so what do you think about when you heard about the fact there was 8-6 for manslaughter? Then 8 guilty, 6 not guilty.
Oh, I didn't know the number. Yeah,
8-6. So they started off not guilty, anonymous for murder, and for the charge 3, leaving the scene of a crime. Then the manslaughter one, I'm not sure what the wording is for it, so apologies in advance to everybody. But it was 6 and 6, 6 guilty, 6 not guilty, and then they discussed it and became 8 guilty, 6 not guilty by the end, and that's when they were deadlocked.
8 guilty.
Yeah.
8. They found it. Wow.
Yep.
That's bad.
Mm-hmm. How? That's my question. How?
So, right. How? You're right. That's a great question. How?
So
how do you find it guilty?
Oh, so 8-4. Sorry, Lil G just corrected me. 8-4.
Okay, 8-4. Even 8-4. guilty, and this is of manslaughter. In other words, she didn't mean to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, so is that like accidental? Do you know what I mean? So that the 8 people think.
So in other words, 8 of them actually think that she hit him with the car.
Yeah. So 8 of them do not believe the FBI witnesses, essentially.
Oh my God. See?
Yeah. So, yeah. So, and I just say I don't remember what the actual wording is, but basically it's the, you know which one I mean, the manslaughter one. So, yeah, 8 people thought. So 8 people must have believed the whole I hit him shenanigans, you know, and I see the Miss Gold said DUI as well. Must have believed that. Yeah, this is why I kept saying to the trial, Larry, we can never second guess what juries think. So you have to, you know, you have to cover all bases. You know, me and Sean were talking about was 6 witnesses enough, and we trust them. But obviously, it wasn't enough. They're going to have to go into the DUI next time a little bit more detail. They're going to have to cover the I hit him business. They're going to have to cover and be more clear that no car whatsoever. Basically, the 8 witnesses did not believe the defense witnesses, experts.
Well, you know what? I mean, think about it. Think about everything that was not allowed in this case.
Yeah.
So the jury was not well informed.
No.
Because there was a lot of crucial things that weren't allowed, that the defense was not allowed to bring up.
Yeah.
It's like she stacked the odds against the defense. And it's incredibly unfair. And I think judges have too much power. That's what I think. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree. Do you know what? I've seen, probably in all my time watching trials, I've probably seen 2 excellent judges, and the rest have been power driven, power hungry. You know, look at Bev when she's always like, in pre-trial and during the trial, she always, for every decision, she was always, well, you do realize it's my decision, it's at my discretion, it's at my this and my that. It's like, motherfucker, we know that, just fucking make a decision. We don't need you to tell us that you're on a power trip. Just make a decision and make the correct decision. You know, and this is why she still always interrupt Yannetti and Jackson and stuff all the time. The power trip, absolute power trip, that is. Just say, I'm in charge. And she'd like to say, I'm the gatekeeper. Just again, to remind everyone, I'm in charge here. So, you know.
Unbelievable. What I just heard was right after the case, she hopped in her car and went down to her summer home on Cape Cod. And someone drove by her street. And for the entire 4th of July weekend, there was a heavy police presence on that street.
Yeah.
So they were patrolling her street, her house, while she was down there. And I don't know. They must have been anticipating problems.
Well, unless there's
which makes no sense, because anyone in their right mind would never screw around with a judge, right?
Well, normal people wouldn't know. I mean, there's a few out there that might. There's a few judges been murdered in the past, but yeah, no, you're right. And also, none of the protesters have shown any kind of desire to go after her or anybody. It's been peaceful.
Karen Reed's supporters were all peaceful protesters.
Yeah, I agree.
There was no violence.
So,
there was no trouble.
The only other reason they could be out there, the troopers or police, whoever they were, was she must have been having a party with some gin or something, and they're probably driving home drunk then, because that's what they do, isn't it? Is drink and drive and party and drink some more hard liquor.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
No, I know. I'm teasing, but that's what's come out of this.
I did see a picture of her checking out at the local Stop and Shop grocery store. So yeah, and she was all smiles.
Yeah, well, she would be. She wants to be famous, and I know that by the end of this trial, I think she'd had enough, and that showed. And I'm hoping that she does recuse herself. I am hoping that, because I think she's now found herself. She's shown herself to be incompetent, and she's shown her bias. And now it's time for her to just go bye-bye. In my opinion, I don't see how she can be the judge in any. Well, I don't see how we could even have a retrial, to be quite honest with you. But if we do have another trial, I cannot see how she can be the presiding officer or the gatekeeper.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
know?
Hopefully she won't be.
Well, she's not going to accuse herself, I don't think, because she's going to blame all of this. Wicked Psych said it just now in chat, and I agree with it. She is going to blame it all on the jury and say, well, you didn't tick the right box, you didn't tick any boxes, so tough shit, But that's not the right thing. The right thing to do is she should have gone through the whole thing with them, say, right, did you agree on any of the charges? And then gone through the whole paperwork, but she didn't do any of that. So, yeah, not good. But what can we do, Larry?
Unbelievable. So, where's your friend Sean this morning?
Sean's on vacation.
Oh, where'd he go?
I say this, right? I'm not sure I was supposed to say that, but he's just dressing up a little bit. I think he's back today or back tomorrow. So I think he's coming back on. It's just more. So I think next week I'm going on his show. We're going to do a more morning show. And then, he's coming back here for the kind of retrial then, obviously, for the hearing on the 22nd. So,
very good, very good. He was recently on
Howie Carr,
a local show here called Howie Carr.
Yeah, I got a video lined up. I saw it because you posted it on there, going through the motions. So I'm going to play that in a little bit. So yeah, I'll play that. But yeah, that's where Sean is. Hey, happy wife, happy life, Larry. That's what they say. So
absolutely.
Not that I know.
Absolutely.
So
you have to take care of business at home first.
Yeah. So, and I think Susie she's been very, very accommodating towards him. So much love to her for allowing us to have him for the last year. So
the lovely Susanna.
Yeah. So I'm not going to blame him for that. But yeah, no, he'll be back. He'll probably either tonight or tomorrow. He'll be, you know what he's like. He'll be blowing a lid gasket somewhere. He's probably listening to this, Larry, knowing Sean, or he'll be listening to it at some point anyway. So,
well, if he's listening, hi, Sean.
He'll be listening at some point. So,
do you lie on the couch like Tyson does, Sean? We want to know.
Scratching your balls.
Call in and let us know, please.
Do you scratch your balls like that? Yeah.
Yeah. Are you scratching your nuts, Sean?
Oh, fuck. Okay, that's I'm going to set me off in a bit. Hello to everyone in chat. Everyone's saying hello to you in chat as well, Larry. Everyone loves you in chat.
Hello, everyone.
So it's good. Have you got any final thoughts before I got Gary Titus on next? So Gary's coming on next with me. So he's calling in well, I'm calling him after you. So have you got any final thoughts about all of this mess, Larry?
I hope that the governor of Massachusetts calls up Morrissey and tells him, knock it off. You had one shot to retry her. Leave the woman alone. It's over.
It's over.
But she won't. She's useless.
She won't, because she wants the limelight again.
She won't. I'll be very surprised if she gets reelected. So
I think she's appointed.
They're all on their way out. Morrissey's on his way out.
Oh, sorry.
Governor Haley's on her way out. They're all on their way out. And good riddance to them.
Yeah.
They certainly never did anything for this state. That's for sure. When Charlie Baker, the previous governor, left the governorship in Massachusetts had $1 billion surplus. $1 billion surplus, Dylan.
Fucking hell. Wow.
Now we're like $1 billion in the hole. Okay? That's the difference between a Republican governor and a Democratic governor.
There you go.
That's the difference.
Well, we're not going into the politics of it all, but I don't.
You're right. All right, I'll let you go.
Thanks, Larry.
Nice talking to you.
Right.
Nice talking to everyone.
Yeah, and we'll speak soon. We'll do it in the next week or the week after. All right.
Okay, whatever you say.
Thanks, Larry. Take care, bud.
Bye-bye.
Right. So that was Larry. We got Gary on next. Let me phone Gary. Hey, Dennis, let me phone Gary, and then we got Big Den Sweeney at the end as well. So hang on. Let me change the names here. Gary, I'm going to phone you in a second. Let me just change the name. Gary Titus is on the house. Remember, if you need a wedding or if you need to get married, Gary is the man. He's a man. He's a man. Okay.
Hello, Dylan.
Gary, how are we, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Yeah, very well. Thank you. Thank you for joining me this morning and agreeing to join. I wanted some big hitters on today. So obviously I had Larry, yourself, and then Dennis Sweeney to finish it all off.
Dylan, you just blew your load with Larry, man. How do you follow him?
I know. He's hard. It's hard. He said he's coming in hot as well. But no, it's good. You've been on here before. You've been on the show before.
Oh yeah.
You were excellent. You gave us great insight. We know you can marry people. You can also DJ for them and stuff like that. So you got the whole package,
Yeah, Dylan, I got to tell you, my best quality is that I've got a conscience, and my worst quality is that I've got a conscience.
Yeah.
But boy, am I glad that a couple of those jurors had a conscience, and they got in touch, with Yannetti and said, hey, something's not right here, and something hasn't been right here for a long time, and this state has got to do better at freeing Karen Reed.
I agree. But before we get into that, I'll get your thoughts. Before that, I'm going to show some pictures here. I got a picture of you, Gary, in your Team Reed Microdots top. So hang on.
I love it.
To show everyone. And then the chat love the dogs. Asbury Park, New Jersey. Happy days. Hang on.
There he is.
And there. What's his name? What's her name?
My dog's name is Sammy. And Sammy, we adopted two dogs. We call him Frank and Sammy, but Frank was a little bit too rough on Sammy, so we had to rehome Sammy down to Rhode Island. So he's living on the ocean in Situate, Rhode Island, like a rich dog, and very happy, I'm sure. But Sammy is the most improved player in the Titus house here. He's a good boy.
Ha ha ha! Happy days, Sammy. That's great. It's the chat. Just if you ever want to make the chat happy, just put a picture of a dog, especially a cute dog, and they're all putty now. They all love you now, Gary. They loved you anyway.
He's a Boston terrorist. I mean, a Boston Terrier.
I'm glad he's the second thing, not the first thing.
And he's very, very friendly to my new granddaughter, who's 8 months old.
Oh, nice.
And he's very good to her. And she loves to reach out and touch him from her stroller, Oh. And so he's a very good dog. He's a good family dog. And we get a big black cat named Daryl. And we get Sammy. And we'll have our chickens in the backyard again soon. We had to get rid of them for a while, but we'll have our chickens in the backyard again soon.
Jeez, like a zoo.
Oh, yeah.
Boston Zoo.
Yeah. Let me tell you a little about Marshfield. You were asking about that.
Yeah.
They call it Marsh Vegas, and then the next town over is Duxbury. They call it Deluxebury. So it's this side of the bridge. It's on the South Shore. And but it's a beautiful place to visit. I mean, you don't have to go all the way down to Cape Cod. Take a trip down to Marshfield, and I got a lot of friends down there, and it's a great place. And of course, that'll be on your tour when you come over, and I'll be glad to take you on a tour of the South Shore.
There you go. No, I would definitely. People keep asking when I'm coming. I'm definitely coming over. It's just the timing of it now. Especially now because we'll go into it, but especially with the Karen Reed trial, it's one of the things that I missed. If I'm being honest with you, like, even though I hope she doesn't get a retrial, but one of the things I missed in the first trial was the experience of seeing everybody out there and taking part in all of that every day and stuff, So if there's a retrial, I'm hoping to maybe coincide with that, because I'd love to spend a day just being outside there,
Yeah.
experiencing that.
I'm fortunate to know most of the players that were over there, and all the people that went there day after day after day after day. Dennis and Rita and Tracy and everybody that was there. They were just fantastic. Ginny, my friend Ginny. I wish I could have gone over there, but I'm still stuck at home with my healing knee replacement.
You'll get there unfortunately, but as I say, I think there will be a retrial, unfortunately, but at least hopefully then you'll be able to go and experience it for yourself as well. You know what I mean?
This whole thing, Dylan, people just have to do better.
Yeah,
people have to do better. And, if I go down to the, Morrissey's office tomorrow, I will have a sign that says "Do better."
Do better.
What stopped? I mean, it was 5 minutes of bad judgment that stopped them from going in the house.
Yeah.
And if they'd gone in the house, we wouldn't be talking right now.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be talking. And I'm sorry, Karen Reed didn't do it. I'm not gonna name any names because that's not my style. But they didn't go in the house, and they should have gone in the house.
No, I totally agree. I think you and me are on the same page. I think I don't name any names either. I can speculate, but it's not really my style either. I let other people do that. But yeah, I'm in total agreement with you. Go into the house.
Canton's a wonderful town, and it's still a wonderful town. But this is divided people, for a lot of different reasons. There are people who are friendly with the participants. There are people, who are on the side of the police. I'm on the side of the police.
Yeah.
But I don't think I know Karen Reed didn't do it.
Yeah.
I support the police, wholeheartedly, and I've been accused of not supporting the police. Well, let me tell you something. I support the police, and I'm 67 years old, and I have always supported the police. But I had questions. I had doubts. And, in good conscience, I couldn't say, it's whatever they say happened. No, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. And there are a lot of people like me in this town. There are a lot of people that were afraid to stand up and still afraid to stand up. Yeah. But yesterday we got some more hope. We got people that had a conscience that contacted, the lawyers and said, this isn't right. This isn't what happened.
But before we get into that, then, let me just take you back, by the way, for a second, because you've got great insight because you're right in there. So, you get to hear a lot of stuff that you've talked about. You probably know people on both sides of camps of Karen guilty, not guilty and stuff. But when the verdict came out, what was the reaction that you had and maybe people around you had? What were you hearing about the mistrial verdict? Was it good, bad? What do you think?
I guess I wasn't totally disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
You hate to see it happen again. I wasn't totally disappointed because you have hope that cooler minds will prevail in the next time around. But boy, when they come out yesterday, and people had talked about that. People had said, well, how did they vote on all three? People had talked about that. And, now, boy, we've got some more work to do. In my opinion, not that my opinion matters, but my opinion is that any decision, to change things in the trial is going to have to come from a higher court. Mm-hmm. Bev, certainly shouldn't be on the stand for the next, trial. Yeah. And there are things that have got to change. And, anyone with common sense, anybody with common sense, and anybody that knows, what evidence the jury didn't get a chance to go over, knows that Karen Reed is, as her dad says, is factually innocent. Yeah.
Yeah.
And every single day they had to go into that court and sit there. And, and anyone that says, because I support Karen Reed, I can't support the O'Keefe family. I absolutely support the O'Keefe family. They lost a son. Mm-hmm. Yes, I can support the O'Keefe family. And yes, I do support Karen Reed 100%.
Yeah.
And, I'm a nobody. I am a nobody. I'm just a guy, who's been in this town all his life, and I'm watching what's going on. And I have friends that that are that have done some things maybe that aren't good, but I've also got a lot of friends that are being said guilty because of just being published.
Oh, hang on. I pressed something I wasn't supposed to press.
Am I going to heaven? Am I going to heaven now?
No, do you know what it is? I pressed something I wasn't supposed to press. Why did I press that? Oh, you're back now. Sorry, Gary. Let me put you back on speaker. There you go. You're back now.
Let me just clean my ear out here for a second.
That was fat fingers. My phone's on my hand. That was a butt dial, basically.
Hey, listen, I got butt dialed by Dylan.
He did, basically.
You are the most famous man out of Wales since Tom Jones.
Well, I'm not sure about that one. Maybe right this second on YouTube, but yeah, no.
You sing, press the button, press the button.
Like, yeah.
And we're singing around here. It's the most wonderful time of the year. After yesterday, and I got to tell you, I do a mean Tom Jones in karaoke.
There you go. Green grass of home, as they say.
No, Delilah. My go-to song is Delilah.
Delilah. Yeah, it's a passionate. It is a passionate song. It's a good song.
I have to tell you that it was a thrill. Watching you and Sean every morning.
Thank you.
During the trial, I really hope we don't have to do it again. I really hope there's some way that they can drop charges on her and say, let's get on to finding the real killers. Let's get on, finding the people that are guilty. Is Josh Levy going to come through? God, I hope so.
I never touch upon the Josh Levy stuff only because I know my boundaries. So court trials, I'm fine with that. When it comes to the FBI and stuff, I leave that to Sean and stuff because I don't know the processes, procedures, what they're going through and things like that. I'm just surprised that they don't step in, but I don't really comment on it because I don't understand it. Why don't they just step in? I know it's not that simple, but it doesn't make sense to me. That's why I never comment on stuff like that, to be quite honest.
Yeah. I know there's a lot of people out there, breathing a lot easier today because, somebody had a conscience and somebody spoke up, and boy, that's something good. Whoever it was that rang up, the lawyers or texted them or whatever, they are good people. They are good and honest people.
Yeah, and to talk about that, then obviously you said good day yesterday and everything, and. Obviously they come forward now and said he was not guilty for the first and third charges, but it was a split of 8-4 towards guilty for manslaughter whilst operating under the influence. What did you think of that when you heard that?
I don't accept that.
No,
I don't accept that. Karen Reed is factually, not guilty, and I really, really, really want the real, killers to come, to come to justice. And I'll probably get trolled because of this phone call because I've been trolled before.
Yeah.
My skin's a little thicker right now, but the people, the supporters of the other side are doing some really, 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 vicious things. And, because you've got an opinion, again, I'm a nobody and I've got an opinion, because I've got an opinion because I've got a conscience. I got verbally attacked by one of the people one day, and I didn't say anything while I was being attacked, and all I said was, "You're in my prayers."
Yeah,
that's all I said. I wasn't going to confront or go at it with him, but all I said was, "You're in my prayers," and they are in my prayers. And I mean, everybody's in my prayers. I want the truth to come out.
Yeah, same here, and that's the best way to do it. I'm not sure many people have that constraint the same as you do, but it's the best way to do, isn't it? Just don't confront it, just shrug it off and just move on.
Canton's a wonderful town, and all people talk about now is doing the tour of Canton. Come to Canton and have something to eat.
Yeah.
Come to Canton and visit a friend. Come to Canton and you know and go see the beautiful reservoir that we've got and go fishing on the reservoir. You know, don't come to Canton just to see the new tourist attractions. You can come to Canton and go to my trivia nights though.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good point though, because I was thinking about, you know, obviously speaking about when I come out and stuff, and it's like I wasn't sure whether Canton would be on my list, to be quite honest with you, because I was like, because what you just said, like, I don't know what Canton is. You know, all I know Canton is at the minute is because of this trial, you know. So we shouldn't forget about all the good stuff about Canton as well. And that's I hadn't thought about that, Gary. I'm glad you said that point, because I'd never thought about that. Canton is bigger than this. The people of Canton is bigger than this.
Well, Canton, the home of Paul Revere, you know, the British are coming, you know.
Oh, right.
And a lot of history in Canton, you know, Washington Street and Pleasant Street and Chapman Street and you know, all these streets you hear about. These are historical streets in Canton. We've got a lot of good people in Canton, and you know, we've got some people in Canton that you know, that got involved in this, you know, not by their own will. But you know, I pray for them. I wish them well. I wish our police department well, and all of our first responders. You know, we have the best first responders, you know, anywhere. You know, I wish them well. You know, I'm not a Sean. You know, I really appreciate what Sean does, but I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm not that thick-skinned. My skin's getting a little thicker, but not that thick-skinned.
Yeah.
You know, and I see a lot of my friends on there that you know contribute to you know the audio and video and things. You know, John Como is a good friend of mine and his family. He's got a great family. You know, and I appreciate what they do, but there's a line to where you know what I'll do and what I'll say and where I'll go. You know, and I've got an opinion, and if my opinion differs, you know, from yours, I know I wish you well on your opinion.
Yeah. You're right in the middle of it as well, so your opinion is going to differ. You're there, you know a lot of people, and you know, yeah, and it's easy for someone like me to have a mic here and give an opinion. We're not in the middle of it. We don't see and experience everything that you see and experience as well. So, you know, you have to tough it out a lot more than what we do.
We have a couple of, you know, Facebook sites in Canton, you know, that, you know, have opposing, you know, points of view. And when the Glera came to town, you know, and came to a local bar, and I said, I think I'll get on and say hello. I like Will. I think I'll go down and say hello. So I went down and said hello. I didn't post any pictures that I took, but somebody posted a picture that I took, and you know, and you know, really gave me a thrashing for, you know, going down and getting a picture taken with him. Well, I like what Will does. I like what he adds to the, you know, to the conversation. I like what you add to the conversation, and all of these, you know, these bloggers, you know, add to the conversation. You know, there are smarter people than me talking about this.
Mm-hmm. Well, everyone has an opinion, and you're right. Will is incredible. The Glera is incredible, but it saddens me to hear that you're getting abused and you're getting some hate on it and stuff like that. That's not what it should be about. You should have your own opinion, and you're the type of person that will agree to disagree. You know, and that's what we should be like. You know, it's a shame that it's even getting it. And as we touched upon earlier on, if there's a second trial, it's just going to get worse. You know, so. You know, it's big. This is bigger than what people think. You know, obviously the main thing here is justice for John O'Keefe and getting Karen Reid out. You know, getting her acquitted and getting the real killers and stuff. But it's the aftermath stuff. It's the things around it, like town of Canton, friendships, families. How it's looked upon until you said about Canton and what's to offer there. I hadn't even thought about it. I just looked at Canton as it's got a pizza shop and it's the waterfall and something else. I forget what the other pub's called, but it's more than that, you know. And it's a shame that we don't experience that, you know.
No, it's a beautiful town, Dylan, and I know you're going to see that when you do finally come out here someday. And you know, hopefully, we can have the the Sean and Dylan live.
Yeah.
Maybe at Memorial Field, right in the middle of the football field, and have thousands of people there to say hello.
Oh Christ! Yeah, if Sean's there might be, yes, because he's a very popular chap, shall we say? So no, I agree. It would be nice, and hopefully Sean does come up as well for that. Definitely in the works, just when, not if, it's when. In terms of, I'm going to let you go, Gary. But before you go, have you got anything else you want to say? Anything? Final thoughts at all?
You know what I'd like to say? Anyone that's out there and afraid to voice their opinion, don't be. Make the mountain higher, make the mountain so high that there's nothing but innocence, and factual innocence, and Karen Reed will be free, her family will be free, and their long nightmare will be over, and justice for John O'Keefe will finally be here. I live literally a half a mile away from the O'Keefe home. And I go by it all the time, and I every time I go by, I just feel so bad, with what's going on. So I wish, Paul and his family well, but I say let's find the real people who killed their brother, their son.
Yeah, I agree. What a great way to finish off, Gary. I appreciate you for that. As I say, we've had Larry, we got you. There's two big hitters. We got another big hitter coming in now. We got Dennis Sweeney coming in on the call.
Oh, tell Dennis I said he's one of my favorite people.
Oh, he's one. Him and Brenda, wonderful people.
And he always gives me such a good greeting when I see him. I don't see him enough, but Dennis, I hope to see you soon.
Yeah. He's hearing all this. He's watching now. So, Dan, I'm about to phone you. But, Gary, first of all, thank you so much for being on here. I hope to have you on again because it's interesting to hear from you. And I'm learning. This is why I want to do this with people like yourself, Larry, Dennis. I want to speak to the people on the streets, people that, you've made me think about Canton differently today already. So it's a pleasure to talk to you and speak to you then. And, yeah, hopefully you don't get any crap or any abuse or anything. But yeah, appreciate your time, my man, and I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you, my cousin.
No worries at all, buddy.
Don't forget I'm Welsh.
Yeah, there you go. Part Welsh. Happy days. But
we've got cousin Jill, and now you got cousin Gary.
There you go. I just have to remember that cousin Jill. She's not been here today. But yeah, Gary. No, again, thank you so much for your time, and I'll speak to you soon. All right.
All right, Dylan. Have a great day.
And you take care, bud. So there you go. That was Gary. Right. Sweeney, you better get ready, Sweeney. That was great. I mean, Larry started off. Tyson, go fuck you, Tyson, fuck. Then, obviously, Gary there. What great people these people are. And now we got the legend, the myth. What's it? The myth, the man, the legend. One of my favorite people in the world, Dennis Sweeney. Dan, let me just take a swig and then I'll ring you, my friend. Brenda, you're gonna have to show him how to answer and stuff like that. Right, hang on. Dennis Sweeney. Dan, you're not even online, Dennis. Did I just hang up on you, Dan? Hang on. Dennis.
What's going on, buddy?
Hey, here he is. How you doing, fella?
I'm trying to find the volume of this thing. Hold on. I'm Weston Sean. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're perfect. Can you hear me?
There we go. I found the button. All right.
There you go. Gary sends his love to you if you didn't see that as well. Gary Titus was like, send my love
he's a great man. Yeah, he's been getting a little abuse lately, the poor guy.
Yeah, no, it's not good. And chat saying hello to you. Dennis is the best, and everyone's saying so. Yeah, how are you? Because you must be a bit lost without, you've been down there every single day in Dedham.
Yeah.
And so what are you doing these days then?
Yesterday I went down to South Boston,
and we went to the stand out there for Proctor, out front of the state police barracks.
Yeah.
We had about, 80 people there. Like, a good crowd last night.
Yeah. Hang on, I'll pull the I haven't put the pictures up yet, so I was going to do them in a bit. But one picture, Dina sent me a picture as well of all of you. So let me just.
Yeah, we had a good time, and we got Morrissey's tomorrow 3 to 5. Then we got Turtle Boy Thursday 9 and 2. So we're pretty busy. And then we're up cameras the 22nd. We'll be there for that, of course.
That's the Monday, isn't it? So yeah, you're still going strong. Because I remember when I first met you, you were like, you've barely missed any protest at all. You're always there.
No. Yeah, we got all Turtle Boys here. If it wasn't for him, none of us would be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we went to the Canton 9. That's just been a joke. They still haven't heard anything.
No.
It's ridiculous,
I think they were waiting for the Canton 9 until this trial was done, but now they're going to have to deal with it now. Do you know what I mean?
Hopefully Levy gets off his butt and comes in and puts a stop to it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It really is.
So let's zoom back a little bit here. Right? I'll take you back to. We'll speak about the protesters and stuff like that in a little bit, but before we get into that, like, you were obviously there for the verdict that came in as a mistrial. You were amongst the people. What did you think of that verdict, and what was the reaction of people around you?
I think everybody was happy she was free, but it's not done yet. I mean, she's just free for temporarily.
Yeah.
So we just got to keep pushing it and just keep pushing it. I mean, she's going to be exonerated. That's going to happen. Somebody's going to step in because it's really ridiculous. Every day is something different now.
Yeah.
Bev's she's partly corrupt now.
I agree. I think she is. I think she has to recuse herself. But you hang on. I'm just putting your name on the screen there. There you go. Dana's like Dennis. Dana Leonard in the chat as well. So you heard about emotions yesterday, yeah? About
emotions, yeah.
The whole thing. They voted not guilty for murder, not guilty for leaving the scene of a crime, but that there was an 8 guilty for not guilty for manslaughter was under the influence of alcohol or something. I don't remember what it's called. What's your thoughts about that?
I think it's all just bullshit, like everything else they do. She definitely didn't do it. They know that. We know from day one. They're all involved. It's a cover-up. It's just a matter of time before they all get exposed.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So I mean, we're all staunch like that. I think we're all going to be like not guilty for her. I just hope that they drop the murder charges now. I hope they drop the whole thing, to be quite honest with you. But I think with Lally and Morrissey, they're not going to drop the manslaughter one. I don't think. They will.
Morrissey got out yesterday and said he's looking forward to a new trial date. He made an announcement yesterday.
No, was he yesterday as well? Yeah, I haven't seen that, but it's
He said he's looking forward to the hearing July 22nd.
Yeah. Paul Lynch says Josh Levy, aka the Equalizer.
There's a good man right there, Paul Lynch.
He says hi, Dennis. So there you go, Paul.
Good man right there.
Yeah.
A lot of great people. Dana, Paul, everybody in this movement's unbelievable.
So Dana's a celebrity now, right? So Dana Leonard, I was there. Was Karen was like, "Hi, Dana," speaking to him. You're a celebrity as well. Let's not forget this. You and Brenda are celebrities.
That's celebrity. It's just something that really bothered me when it happened. I mean, when it first happened, I know one of the cops. I won't mention any names, but he was right across the street from me, and we had it out. He asked me if I thought he was corrupt at the time, and at the time, I really didn't think he was corrupt. I said, well, he said he did his job, and I said, well, you did a shitty job as far as I'm concerned, and the state police made you guys look like idiots. Yeah. So if anything, I'd be, really upset at them for how they made you look, but I don't know. They keep rolling with the punches, and he keeps telling me that, she definitely is guilty. But it started a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, when I met him that day after the storm. We were doing the driveways, and he told me about it. And I said, "Yeah, geez, what a dirty girl she must be. I mean, she's rotten. Kill her husband, take off because they had ring camera,
Yeah.
They said they had footage, which is a bunch of crap too.
Everything they say is a bunch of crap, Dennis. That's the problem.
I know. And the worst part of the day, we had all good friends. We had block parties in our neighborhood every year. The whole neighborhood would block it down. everybody have a great time. All the neighbors. We have a lot of policemen and firemen in our neighborhood. Everyone going, we had a blast. And now when this happened, it's like I'm the bad guy. Nobody talks to me and Brenda,
Wow.
And even people, I love dogs, and I feed the dogs cookies all the time when they come by. And a couple of neighbors that have been friends for over 20 years, they don't even talk to me now. You don't even bring the dog by.
Wow.
Because I'm the bad guy,
Jeepers, I didn't know it was that deep then.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
We went to Waterfall when Blair was there. Went on a Waterfall video, and everybody that day were there. And the Blair was there, and Brian and Tommy was there. And, when we went down there, I haven't seen neighbors for a while. They walked in and just completely blew right by us. They wouldn't even look at us because we were the Cannon Reed people,
Wow. That's unbelievable. Yeah,
it's horrible.
Wow, I didn't know this. Like, I knew that there might be a few like this. I didn't realize it was so deep as that.
It's ridiculous. We're outcasts, and then the neighbors that have any kids in school, they all know Karen's innocent, and they're all on Karen's side, and they don't want to say anything because they're scared of the cops. I mean, I've had more cruisers coming by my house and stopping at my stop sign out front. I mean, since this happened, my security cameras got smashed once. My Karen Reed stuff got taken off my yard. I mean, I'm the bad guy, So I got to help put up all security cameras and stuff. I never locked my door in 25 years I've been a kid. It's a great town, safe town. But now, you got to lock everything.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. I generally didn't, I knew it was bad, but I didn't expect this, Dennis.
That's horrible. Watch the select board meeting today.
Yeah, that's all
They
time.
just gave Rafferty a year contract extension. Why would you give her a day extension?
Yeah.
She ought to be in jail. For what she's covered up, she's part of it. It's obvious.
Whoa. It's, cheapers. I'm just trying to get over, like you are such a foundation for this Karen Reed movement and stuff like that. And the way that you're being treated by other people then, I'm so sorry. I mean, the fact that you're still doing this means, it means even, it meant a lot, you doing this, you and Brenda out there every day anyway, when I didn't think any different. But to know that you're getting, blacklisted in a way, people are shunting you and not speaking to you, and you're still doing it, Dennis. A lot of people would have stopped.
I'll do it. I'm going to support Karen Reed twice as much now. The more people don't talk to me in my neighborhood, I got plenty of friends, Dan. I make friends with anybody. I've met more friends with the Karen Reed movement than I've met since high school. They mean more to me now than people I've known all my life. So these people that are talking to me now, they're not really friends.
No.
They're fake. You know what I mean? They're not friends. If they really want to hold it against me because I think Karen Reed's innocent and somebody's covered up, I didn't say who covered up. I didn't name any cops. I don't know who did. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
But come on,
Well, that's the attitude. Dennis Sweeney, just battling through it. I mean, you're well loved. And I know when you say you've made loads of friends, every time I'm in a stream or whether it's with Resistant to Silence, or speaking to Dana or on here, every time you pop in, I always bring you up and everyone's like, Dennis Sweeney's in the house. Dennis Sweeney, Sean loves you. I absolutely adore you and Brenda. I think you're both great people. Everyone adores you.
It's like we grew up together. Me, you, and Sean. We can talk to each other. We can talk on the phone and talk to people. But that's how everybody in this moment is. It's unbelievable.
The only thing I lost a bit of respect for you was when you said about lamb chops. You didn't like them. That's the only time I lost a bit of respect, Dennis. But you won me back when you said about macaroni and cheese on fries. I was like, okay.
When you have that macaroni and cheese and them fries, you're never going to go back home. I'll send you a big doggy bag.
I know, I love it. But how is Brenda? Is she okay?
She's great. She's right here. She said hi.
Hi, Brenda. Oh, she's lovely as well. And for people that don't know, the montages, the pictures every day that I was doing through the trial, it's because of you started off sending me a couple, Dennis. Then Brenda took over, and it's like a machine, military precision. And it was like, she started sending me loads of pictures, and I had them in every day and stuff. So I'm so thankful to her and her generosity for doing that every day as well. So thank you, Brenda, for that.
She rounds the troops up all the time over there. Come on, want to pitch to the A team, and then the people that are in our regular group, she doesn't want them in the pitches, or she'll move down farther so they can't be.
I love it.
We got a good team there.
You are.
We call it,
and I'll be showing some of the pictures now. I got Brenda's picture. I didn't put them in a montage today, but Dina sent me a couple, which I'm showing now, and then I'll put Brenda's on it in a second now as well. So
I have with Dina last night. She was there last night.
Yeah. I got the pictures. I got about 10 pictures from her straight away. So it's on it. You know, gone are those days when you send me one picture, then, which I loved. Now there's like, you know, a lot more now, so it's even better. So
I don't want to be a pain, but you seem like you enjoy them. At least that way it gets the word out and people get to see it. They can't beat them up close, you know what I mean? So
I love them. If I didn't love them, I wouldn't. You know, I that's why I do montages from them and stuff. I was saying to Gary, is like, you know, when he coming out, I was like, well, probably if there is a new trial, which I hope there's not, it'll probably be when that's on, maybe just to experience it, because what I saw down there, the camaraderie, the brotherhood, sisterhood, everyone together, pulling together. It was wow. It's impactful, Dennis, to see. And maybe you guys don't see it because you're in the middle of it, but for me to see that through pictures and videos and stuff, I was like, I gotta put this up. I need people to see this, because you guys, okay, Yannetti, Little, obviously, and Jackson get the credit as, you know, obviously attorneys and stuff like that. But what you guys do there, you must put a smile on Karen's face every single day to know all that support just for her. That's got to make her feel good. So
yeah, it's strange. It's you know, it feel like they make you feel like you're part of the family. We got to go into court that day. We got invited in, which was an unbelievable thought on their half. You know, I was shocked.
You enjoyed that.
The day Larry showed all his pictures, so it wasn't that good, you know.
No,
but that family is unbelievable. They're unbelievable. Every single one of them. Kelly, the mother, the father, everybody. You know.
Yeah.
Billy, Cat. I mean, they're incredible. So we're going to do anything we can, man. We're going to stay till the very end. So we see her free 150%, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%.
And these maggots away, you know?
I know you'll be there, and you'll be on with your Judge Bev costumes and all that, you know, which you're famous for now with your Judge Bev costume. You know, they'll be on you again. It's always a running joke now. What costumes have the Sweeney's got on today? You know, it's always something different. So
I never know. We might come out with something new coming up. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be something in the woodworks. I know it. And it's also great when you see you by the gate every day, and you know you're fist pumping Yannetti, Jackson, and everyone. That always brings a smile to my face as well. Do you know what I mean? Just to see that.
You look forward every day. You say, "Oh, I'm looking forward to my fist pump, Dennis. Let's go." You know, they're great guys too. Unbelievable.
And they know you by name as well. So you know, this is history. You know, we just need, as you say, we just need to get Karen the not guilty, the acquittal, and then we can all celebrate, have a big party. Just, you know, justice is slow sometimes. It's not a matter of when. It's not a matter of if. It's when she gets exonerated. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those.
Hopefully you'll be a little cooler when you come over. You don't want to come over right now. It's hot as Hades here now.
Boy. Oh, yeah, I fucking can't. I'm not going over there for that.
Horrible.
Yeah, I can't barely. I went for a walk yesterday. I had to turn around. It's too hot, and it's Wales. We never do a heat, so you know. But yeah, well, Dennis, I'm going to let you go, my friend, because you are a legend. We'll have you on again. I love speaking to you, and send my love to Brenda. Can't wait to try this macaroni.
We love you. We love everybody out there in the moment. We're going to keep going. Free Karen Reed. Hopefully, I'll see a bunch of people tomorrow at Marshy's. If not, at Turtle Boys hearings.
Where's Turtle Boys hearing?
It's the 11th, 9 o'clock in the morning. The Registry of Deeds, and he goes across the street at 2 o'clock to the Superior Court. I mean, just the court. I'm sorry.
We listen to Brenda. She's got you there.
She got my antenna. She makes it out for me where I'm going.
You just follow her. It's fine. There we go. Hey, Dennis, thank you, my friend. I really appreciate it, buddy. And Brenda, thank you both for everything. And I'll speak to you soon. All right, Dan?
Yep, anytime. I'll come on anytime again, my friend.
Thank you, mate. Take care, buddy.
All right.
Ta-ra.
Bye-bye.
That was Dennis Sweeney. Thanks to the Sweeneys. Love the Sweeneys. There you go. I hope you enjoyed some of the calls, people. I think Larry, Gary, and Dennis were great. They're wonderful people. This is what I like about this. I know, you know, people like to see different people on channels and stuff like that. I prefer to see the real people, as in, like your Dennis Sweeney's, Larry Curran's, Gary Titus, Shaw McDonough's, Peter Murphy. I not got Peter on today, but I'll try and get Peter on at some point, just to discuss some things as well. These are people I absolutely adore, and I love to hear the stories. I did not know about the stuff that Gary and Dennis was speaking about being blackballed. Yeah. Thank you. And also, I have seen you all. Hello to everyone. Hello, great. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, everybody. I've not, obviously, I was concentrating on the call rather than the chat. But let me get some pictures here as well. I did not know that the abuse was real like that in, in Compton. So, it gets a little bit deeper. I'm more invested now than I was. I feel. Hang on. Some more pictures. Lizzie P tried to get me fired. I'm not sure who that person is, but that was from yesterday. Fire Proctor. Dina sent me these, and they are from there. And I get the Sweeney. Hang on, let me get the pictures. Hang on. I need to get Brenda's here. I honestly, I'm always gobsmacked when I talk to these people. These people are the real heroes. I mean, so to hear some of the stories that they got there about, it disheartens me that people are like that. How could you ever do that to people like Gary and Dennis and Brenda and stuff? So my respect for them was very high anyway, but it's even higher now, knowing some of the stuff they've been through. Right, these are from yesterday. So these are from Brenda. Here we go. Let me just try and make them a little bit bigger. So yeah, here we are from yesterday. Which side do I go? There we go. I love my country, but I fear my government. Wow. Hey, Tim. Hey, Susie and Tim. Love you too. Thank you for everybody. I don't think I've ignored you. Cynthia, hello, my darling. Hang on. Hey, Keith. How you doing, fella? Hope you're well. Hang on, let me take this banner down so you can all see the pics. Right. Oh my God, I'm got hiccups. Fire Proctor now. I like that frame thing. I wanted to put it one either side, but they don't distribute to the UK. There you go. There you go. Thank you for that. Who's Miss Shorty's a smoke show? Miss Shorty's a smoke show. That's Barstool Sports, that is. That's what they call a smoke show, isn't it? Well, I don't know what's smoke show. What have I done now? I don't know what I missed something. Anyway, Erica Walsh was a girl in the t-shirt. Okay, Liz Proctor. What a bitch, Liz Proctor. Right. Let me just take that down then. Then I'll get into some of the stuff here. Right. I'm going to give myself a break here, which I'm going to play now. Hang on. Play now, play now. What's the matter with you? Play now, play now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Bam, bam, ba, da, 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 da. Crafty Cow is in the chat. Nani Goat, Cynthia, LJ Lady. Yes, I know she's pretty. Joyce says saw a clip of Proctor given. Oh, walk into the house. Oh, okay. Howie, I love Howie. So this is with Sean on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bow, wow, 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 wow. Hey, 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 hey. Da, 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 da. Right, are we ready? Ba, ba, ba. Ba, da, ba, da, ba. This is Sean's interview with Howie. Right, this is from Larry. So let's play this then. This is from Sean yesterday. And I'll take myself off whilst I get some tea and biscuits, and I'll be back. Here we go. Enjoy.
Other studios. I've never seen anything happen like this with a jury verdict of a mistrial, and a week later, and actually a day after, a juror calling one of the defense attorneys and saying, we had a not guilty verdict on the major charge, murder 2, and the judge didn't take it and said there was a mistrial when there actually wasn't, and 2 other jurors have confirmed it apparently, and now now Karen Reed's attorneys are looking for a the dismissal of two of the 3 charges against her, and and they've hired a new lawyer, Marty Weinberg, who's handled a lot of mob cases and other corrupt union officials, including members of the state police. And it's quite a mess. And meanwhile, Trooper Michael Proctor has today been suspended without pay by a panel at the headquarters at Framingham of the state police. He was the lead investigator in the Karen Reed case. Wanted to check in with Sean McDonough, El Jefe, who is a former DEA agent, and he's from Canton originally. And Sean, I doubted you when you said there was a not guilty verdict by the jury last week, because they'd never heard of such a thing when Judge Auntie Bev declared a mistrial. But you were on the money 100%. I'll never doubt you again.
Hey, thank you, Howie. It's a pleasure to be back on. No, as it turns out, Howie, no, I was on the money because as you look at the affidavit by, I believe it was Alan Jackson, that informant B ended up being my informant and another YouTube creator's informant. So we were able to get that information out solidly. However, there was other information that came in across to my desk, so to say, over the weekend, which I got out to Alan Jackson immediately. And this is one of the things that was confirmed. This particular person, who's very close to another juror that I don't believe has not been brought up in any affidavits, confirmed everything. Said the whole thing about the not guilty on the murder 2, the not guilty on the leaving of a scene of an OUI with injuries and a dead person, and definitely said they were deadlocked on the manslaughter charge. However, this person said, when they discussed about the other agency, okay, all the jurors absolutely did pick up on the other agency, but it was decided in there, erroneously, that the other agency was an investigation conducted by the defense.
Oh my really, God! So they missed really it. They missed it when the witness said the feds were questioning him. So they didn't even they didn't realize that it was the feds that were involved in this. That it busted up the conspiracy against Karen Reed by the state police, and that it come up with the accident investigators.
Right. That's the whole travesty of this whole trial, and this is where I believe Beverly Cannoni definitely lost control of her court. She lost control of the case. She lost control of everything, because I do believe that would have been the deciding point if they knew that the feds had been involved. The other thing is, I really believe that the jury slips were very confusing. But I do have one other thing, Howie, for you.
Yeah.
And I wrestled with this forever. So Thursday night, I have 2 secluded sources in Canton embedded with the McAlberts. I'm just going to leave it like that.
Embedded.
They were getting solid information. Now, this is the scary part, Howie. on Thursday night, it's the Thursday before, the whole verdict came out. The McAlberts were getting and very confident that she was going to be convicted of the manslaughter charge. They were completely definite on that. They said all they needed was a couple more days and they were going to be able to sway the other jurors. The problem with that is, how did that leak out so early to their side? That's the problem I have. Now, I did forward that. I wrestled with it because, you just never know. Now you know. Now I know for sure that charge, they were right. They were right, but they were right before anything ever came out, which tells me there's someone corrupt on the inside, that they were able to get that information.
Well, I mean, we have to assume that, don't we, by the fact that Brian Albert and Brian Higgins disposed of their phones a day, 24 hours before they got a protective order from the court not to destroy their phones. So they obviously had somebody inside. We knew that before, right?
Exactly. But you would think that, now they're saying that this guy, Lieutenant Fanning, was in charge of all jury issues if it ever arose. So who knows how much they could touch these jurors. But the greatest thing now is Jackson Yannetti, and now with Marty Weinberg. I mean, this is going to be huge. And coupled with the fact that Proctor, now the thing is, they yanked his pay. And now everyone wants to think that, because it was his personal messages against Karen Reed. No way. I believe that finally Jody Cohen, the SAC for the FBI, finally reached out to Colonel Moore, like with an olive branch, and said, okay, Colonel, it's time we have a fireside chat. This is what we have. I hope that's what happened, because it seems like Proctor's going to get booted out pretty quickly.
Well, Lieutenant Fanning, you're saying Lieutenant Fanning was in charge of the jury, security here, because he was on the email, the chat room list. He was getting all these vile messages from Proctor, wasn't he? I believe he was.
He's also the lead investigator on the Sandra Birchmore case, Lieutenant Fanning.
There's no way this can go to another trial after this, is there? I mean, they keep saying, well, they have to. I talked to lawyers over the weekend, and they say, well, they have to go forward with it because there's a dead police officer. Yeah, but there's a dead police officer. But what does it matter if you're trying the wrong person?
Exactly. They may say they're going to go forward. I don't see how you can go forward now. And let's face it, Proctor was the lead investigator. Okay, how can you go forward now with his tarnished record, the accusations against him, and more so, July 22nd is a long ways off. One thing I learned about this case, Howie, just when you think you can breathe and get a breather from this thing, something always happens. It's amazing. For a whole year, my team and I would say, okay, this is the time we can kind of slow down. And all of a sudden, boom, something else would come through. It's just absolutely crazy how this case has gone.
So Thursday, the verdict came in last Monday, a week ago today. So the Thursday night before then, the McAlberts were confident that she would be convicted on the manslaughter charges, the middle charge. Right. And that's the one where even Jackson and Yannetti in their affidavits today say that the jury was deadlocked. And I think they said a majority were leaning towards convicting her of manslaughter.
That's correct. The information came from my sources directly, that they were so convinced that all they needed was Friday or Monday to convince the others. And thank God the others held up. But that's what they got 3 or 4 days before this jury was told it was a hung jury. So
you were saying, I saw your tweets earlier today. We're talking to Sean McDonough, El Jefe. He has his own web broadcast on YouTube. It's called Going Through the Motions. I saw you said that you think that Proctor could flip now. You think Proctor's more likely to flip than Higgins?
Oh, yeah, Higgins gave a federal proffer. The problem with Higgins was he thought he was going to get a sweet deal and not go to jail. What Proctor can do now, if Proctor hasn't figured this out, he's the Lone Ranger out there now. He's been banished. And what he should do, and I've been urging him since, for a whole year, cut his losses, get down to Josh Levy and just go now and give it all up. He can corroborate all their evidence, no doubt. And for him to sit by and take the fall for all these people is crazy at this point. Who's he really protecting? Because he's not going to get protected in the end.
Yeah, he knows what happened in the Sally port there when they were whatever happened to those taillights, right?
Absolutely, he's right there. And guess what? You have Helena Rafferty going right down the same side, and she does a 180 like that baby on YouTube does, going down and making that little U-turn. She knows exactly what happened. Berkowitz knows what happened. Higgins knows what happened, and so doesn't Kevin Albert. This case is far from being over, Howie, I can tell you that. But the whole ticket right now is in the hands of the federal government. That's where that part is going to be prosecuted.
So let me get this straight again. This is new news to me, Sean McDonough. So your sources are saying that the jury picked up on the fact that there was this outside investigation, but they put 2 and 2 together and came up with 5 and thought that it was the defense that was conducting the outside investigation. So they thought the ARCA guys, the PhDs, who actually knew what they were talking about in accident reconstruction, they thought they were paid for by the defense. I thought, didn't Jackson and Yannetti make it clear that they weren't paid for by the defense? I believe they did.
No. It wasn't the ARCA per se. It was anytime they referenced the other proceeding, the other
investigation. Yeah.
Right. So they confused that as being part of the defense's investigation, and that's just a travesty. It really is. It's too bad. It really is too bad.
It really is a shame, and I never understood why they couldn't say that the FBI was involved in this. I mean, it's part and parcel of the whole thing, isn't it? I understand why you can't mention someone's criminal record if they're up on the charges, but this is something different to me.
Right, and Judge Canoni was playing with fire because she told them, okay, you people cannot mention it. However, if it comes out organically in the trial, right, then the door is open. Well, their own witness, the Commonwealth's witness, Ryan Nagel, brought it up. He gave it up. And, I just don't know why that wasn't pounced on. But they have a strategy. They know more than us. And I just think it's all playing perfectly right now. Can you imagine Auntie Bev it's just amazing.
What was the big rush? I mean, I know she wanted to get out of there for the 4th of July, which was Thursday, but it was Monday. It was Monday. She couldn't have, at least not polled. Maybe if she didn't poll the whole jury, all 12 of them, how about she polls the foreman and just says, were you deadlocked on count 1, murder 2? Were you deadlocked on, you know what I mean? Why couldn't she do that? That would have taken 5 minutes.
Exactly. Or did she ask if they even filled out any of the slips? If they filled out a slip that the box said not guilty, there's going to be some judicial impropriety right there. Some judicial misconduct. She has an obligation to provide that to both the defense and the prosecution.
I wonder if I haven't seen any statements from Morrissey's office today.
Someone said that he said, no matter what, we're still going to retry Ms. Reed. I think that came out later this afternoon, I believe. I'm not sure.
So are you going to be on tonight, Sean?
No, I'm going to let all the people wrestle with all the news. I'm going to sit back and see it. I love watching Columbia Point here, Casa Beach, where I used to my stomping grounds. They're all out there at the state police barracks. It's beautiful. I'm going to let everything kind of let the dust settle. There's more intel coming in, Howie. And I'll come on tomorrow, Wednesday, and just blow it out.
Okay, I tell you what, we'll call you in the morning and see if you got some more intel on us. But this is good. This is good information. The McAlberts were confident she'd be convicted on manslaughter, so obviously they had somebody in there. And the jury didn't put 2 and 2 together and figure out that it was the feds, the FBI, another law enforcement agency that was involved in this case. That's really unfortunate. But that's what they were looking for. They thought they could slip it by them, and I guess they did. All right, Sean McDonough, thank you very much for being with us, El Jefe. And his podcast, his blog is entitled "Going Through the Motions." Thank you, Sean.
fucking muted. Shout out, John. Happy to support you, Chandler. And thank you, John, for the coffee. I really appreciate you for that. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. So shout out, John, for that. All right, hang on. So some of you will have already seen this, right? Some of you have already seen it, but some of you may not have seen it. I'm going to play another video now, right? I'm not going to play the whole video, but I'm going to play a little bit of the video about what it should look like, what she should have done. Loving my Lady Gaga. Was that what I was singing? I don't know what I was singing. Hang on. So, in my opinion, yeah, he was, but I don't have that clip of him, unfortunately. Shout out to Larry. I got that clip. That's how I got that one. Thank you, Cynthia. Justice is coming. Thank you, Cynthia, for the super chat medallion. Appreciate you for that. Right. So what Bev should have done is this. This is another trial, all right? So these kind of hung jury mistrials, they're rare. They don't always happen. So they're quite unique. So I wanted to share a recent one with you. It happened about a month ago. This is what should have happened and what she should have done, basically, but did not do, because she's a mofo. Good morning, Lucy. Hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. What the hell's going on? Is it? I don't know why people talk about Epstein. I mean, people. Anyway, no, he's not in Boston. He's somewhere, but I don't know where he is. Right. So let's look at this. This is what Aunt Bev should have done. Right. Let me get the right thing here. This is a trial. David Swift from Tennessee. So he I think 5 or 6 charges on him. So this is what happened to him.
Madam Foreperson, has the jury reached a verdict in this case?
No, Your Honor.
Do you feel like that it is likely that the jury, on continued deliberations, will reach a verdict?
No, sir.
Let me ask you this. Has the jury considered the highest level of the offense?
Yes, sir.
Is there a disagreement as to the highest level of offense?
Yes.
That's where your disagreement falls.
No, I'm sorry. It is not. That is not the case for the highest offense.
Okay. Does the jury agree on the highest level of offense that the defendant is either guilty or not guilty?
Yes.
What is the verdict in that?
Not guilty.
Okay.
So if you don't understand, so again, let me just explain it very quickly for you, right? So this guy on the left-hand side, you see him, David Swift, he's got, I think, about 5, 6 charges against him. What the judge is now doing is going through, will be doing is going through the charges. So Bev just went, can you come to a decision? No, right, mistrial. He's just gone, well, he can't come to a decision, but have you agreed on any of the charges? And that's what he's running through them now. He doesn't do it perfectly, but he does it,
The jury has found the defendant not guilty of first-degree murder.
Yes.
Okay. May I borrow the charge book for a minute so I can look at the verdict form? If you need it back to look at it, just tell me. Has the jury considered the second level of the offense attempted first-degree premeditated murder?
We did consider that.
Is there an agreement that the defendant is not guilty as to that offense?
Yes, sir. There is an agreement.
Has the jury considered the level of offense second-degree murder?
Yes, sir.
Is there an agreement that the defendant is not guilty as to second-degree murder?
Not guilty.
I have not asked you specifically, but are all of these agreements unanimous as to these levels of charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
We have one shaking head.
Beg your pardon?
We have one shaking head.
I'm sorry. My question, and I'll come back in. My question was, is it unanimous that the defendant is not guilty of second-degree murder? And I'm going, since there was it's my question. Is there an agreement on that level of charge?
Agreement with who?
Not.
Oh, I'd say not guilty on that.
Sir, ma'am,
Not guilty.
not guilty as to second-degree murder. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. That cleared that up, General? Has the jury considered the next level of charge, attempted second-degree murder?
Yes, sir.
Do you all find the defendant not guilty of attempted second-degree murder?
Yes, sir.
Each of you? Ma'am? Okay, I'm looking at you because I want to see, and if you disagree, just let me know, okay? Now let's go back. We did not do this as a first-degree murder charge that I'm told you found him not guilty of. Is that correct? Okay, I see head nodding affirmatively, and attempted first-degree murder. Is that correct as well? Okay. Has the jury considered the charge of voluntary manslaughter?
Yes, sir.
Is there an agreement, or has the jury found the defendant not guilty of voluntary manslaughter?
There was no agreement.
No agreement? Is that the level of the offense at which there is disagreement?
Yes, sir.
Is that correct, ma'am? All right. Would the state like the jury polled as to the first four level of charges?
No.
Or as to the level on which there's a disagreement? I think since we don't have a verdict, there's no reason to poll the jury as to that level. You agree, Mr.?
I agree.
So again, what I like about what he does, it is like he questions them. If you listen to what he says, hang on.
Would the state like the jury polled as to the first four level of charges?
No.
Or as to the level on which there's a disagreement? I think since we don't have a verdict, there's no reason to poll the jury as to that level. You agree, Mr.?
I agree.
So he says that right at the end, he goes, we haven't got a verdict for. We got a verdict for the first four charges. The fifth one we don't. So we don't need to poll for it. Do you agree? Or he involves the attorneys. He's asking the attorneys, do you agree? Do you not? Like Bev just went mistrial, done. No, nothing. Do you know what I mean? That's what's wrong. She should have asked everybody, jury four-person, even though I don't know what the rules are in maths about if you can poll individually or not, but you can ask the four-person, have you filled in the verdict form? Can I have the verdict form, please? Because you're supposed to tick not guilty or anything like that. Have you ticked anything, any boxes? Nothing. We can then see, do you know what I mean? Hang on. She didn't speak to the lawyers. She didn't say anything to the lawyers. Oh, yeah, seen that one. Yes. Thank you. I have seen that one. I'll take a look at it later now. Thank you, band. Yeah, now he can't be tried. Yes. So what this all means for people to know. So David Swift here can never be tried again. First degree murder, second degree murder, first degree manslaughter, second degree manslaughter. And it's something involuntary manslaughter is the next one they couldn't agree on. That's what he's going for next. That makes sense. 4 of the 5 or 6, however many there were, they've gone. Bye-bye. So technically, the only one that the Commonwealth should be able to retry on is the manslaughter under the influence, or whatever it's called. Hang on. Dennis! Thank you so much to Dennis Sweeney. Thank you, Den, for $10. Thank you so much, my friend. And thank you again. You're a superstar. You were great earlier on, Den. Thank you, my friend. I love you. Right. So that's the gist of it. Obviously, I'm going to stop it there because essentially that's the gist of it. But that's how it should be done. I'm not saying that Bev had to do exactly like that, but that's how she should have essentially done it. Just polled either the jury, the 4-person, or the jury as a whole. There was no pieces of paper. There was nothing. It's just a shit show. Aunt Bev, bitch Bev, as we call her now. Hang on, let me just get that. So yeah, I wanted to show you that just so you can get an insight into that. Where have you got that? Right. So obviously you've all seen the motions and stuff like that. Everyone's done it. So I'm just going to show a little bit here, because I don't think I need to go into the whole thing again. Thank you so much, Amy. Amy's now a member. Thank you, my darling. Appreciate you. Are we going to find out who the inside jurors are? No, not for 10 days, we're not, because Bev's put an embargo on everything for 10 days. So I don't think we will next couple of weeks anyway. Right, hang on. Oh, whoopity doo da, whoopity day, ma oh ma, what a wonderful day. Yippity doo da, yippity day, my oh my, what a wonderful day. Bum, ba-dum, bum. It's at the discretion of the judge, I believe. It's under her. She doesn't have to, but she can. It's common sense, though. You just do it. She may poll. So it's not shall, it's may. So it's just bullshit. So she's under no obligation to poll, but she should have in that situation. Right. Present, share screen. Ba 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 ba. Hey girls. Ba ba da 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 da. Here we go. Let's see if we can zoom into this bad boy. So the only things that I'm interested in, obviously, all the lawyers have covered all these stuff. I don't need to cover any of it. So the conversation. Hang on. Not that one. Today, former C sent me 3 screenshots of a text message exchange. Ba 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 ba. Reveal the Zoom meeting. Is that the first one? No, it's not. So it's confusing. 2 different individuals contacted Jackson, yeah? Yannetti. Right. So intermediary B received correspondence from juror B. And the text message says he was guilty. He was not guilty on second degree. Fuck. How wonky is that? Let's try again. He was not guilty on second degree. And a split in half for the second charge. It turned into a bully match when they were sent back. I thought the prosecution didn't prove the case. No one thought she hit him on purpose or even thought she hit him on purpose. They gave us free counselling forms when we left. Free counselling forms? Fuck. Based upon... Oh, crap. So then informant C... This is the Zoom one. No consideration for murder 2. Manslaughter started polling 6 and 6, then ended deadlock 4 no, 8 yes. So 4 not guilties, I believe that is, and 8 guilties. Thank you so much, Mandolin Wind. Thank you for gifting a membership. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. Was very consistent in the fact that they could only consider things that were admitted into evidence. Ultimately voted no because the cause of death was twofold of hypothermia and head injury, of which was convinced that the vehicle did not cause. So this juror allegedly is convinced that the vehicle did not cause the injury. So this juror has common sense, essentially. The jury, this is interesting because we cover this in the real time. Jury felt very intimidated by Higgins. I mean, I think it's Brian Albert they mean, but presence at the end. So they meant Brian Albert. But you see, this is why they did it. This is why they did it, to intimidate the jury. This is quite cool. The jurors all have a group text going on. So essentially, they're all discussing everything together, which is quite normal, especially for this length of trial. Interesting, if he was not considered for murder 2, should she have been acquitted on that count and hung on the remaining charges, goes back to the jury verdict. Slip was confusing. Everyone says a slip was confusing. Bev, she should have acquitted. What a great experience for amazing that they let Alberta in the last day. Albert, okay, amazing that they let Albert in the last day. Felt very honoured to be part of it. News and intelligence jury, they will be studying this case in law programs. Yeah, they're studying to see how thick eight jurors were in a fucking room, how to investigate and try a case. So frustrating. If they all agreed on no for murder 2, they should have made it clear to the DA. Well, no, the judge should have made it clear there was no. And the foreperson maybe should have stepped in as well. So there you go. I mean, I just want to go through that very quickly, just in case. Most people have seen that, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Also, I'll just let the attorneys go through the motions. They know much better than I do about that. So just for me, I'm pissed with it, right? So the reason I'm pissed off with some of these things are I made some notes, which is not like me. So I think, for me personally, I think that we have to wait till the 22nd. Yes, we will wait till the 22nd now. That's 20 seconds when they're going to go through everything. Well, they're going to announce the retrial probably. But, you know, the jurors are speaking out now because people like Plevin, Grant, Towell were all saying it's 10-2 guilty for murder, and they got pissed off with that. So that's why they're speaking out, which is great. Great. So thank you, Plevin. Thank you, Grant, and all you Muppets up over there. So I personally, this is me, I personally think that she didn't empower. She empowered who they were, so no one could contact them, but they can talk to whoever they want. I don't think she can empower. I think it was the. Actually, I don't know. I think it was the details. Their details impounded, not them reaching out. Is how I read it, but this is why I don't cover it, because a lawyer can cover that just in case. So for me, Bev needs to recuse herself. She needs to recuse herself. And I think it's pretty obvious why. Why am I wearing headphones? I don't need headphones. Don't need me headphones. So there's many reasons why I think that Judge Bev needs to recuse herself. Now, I think she should have recused herself in the first place, but now she definitely needs to recuse herself. Pre-trial, the way she handled the defense, the way she spoke to my son's Carter and Logan. Hello, Carter. Hello, Logan. Are obsessed with you since Pebble Happiest. Tasting to Cherry. They're constantly begging to watch. Well, I need to stop swearing then. I was going to swear loud now, but I will not swear. I'll try not to. My husband's so confused. I love that. Bella. Hi, Bella. How are you doing? Hello to everybody I missed. Sorry. Yeah. Cat lady, there's lies everywhere here. Murder on the dance floor. That's a song there. There's a song called is it Lady Bessica or Lady something? Murder on the Dance Floor. Oh, it's a famous song, but I forgot it. Thank you, Mark. How can they not know it's the FBI? Oh, I know. Jackson spelled it out and wasn't there. Former cop and lawyer on jury list. Insane they don't realize it's shady. I know. Thank God for that, yeah. I know. But what can we do? Right, let's get back to Bitch Bev then. If they can filter her out, that's fine. As long as Carter and Logan can filter her out, we can filter her out. Right. I think the way that she's treated the defense pre-trial is not normal. It's not normal. They don't do that. So I didn't agree with that. Cut it off. I think she's got an attitude problem. Obviously, she's got a God complex to her. She wants to be the, gatekeeper. She likes to also she's got short man syndrome. If you know what that is, like short man syndrome. You're always like trying to make out you're something you're not. It's like you are what you are. And she always must make sure to people, I'm in charge. Yeah, okay, God complex, but fuck off. Do you know what I mean? I'm not judges. There are judges that are like that. Definitely are judges that are like that, but not loads of them. Do you know what I mean? She's a different kettle of fish. She's just too much. We watched the hearing yesterday. Excellent judge for the ballerina trial. Excellent judge. Gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Shari. Thank you for that. You're very generous of you. Thank you for that. And congratulations, whoever did get the membership. So shout out to you, Shari. Always supporting this channel. I appreciate you, my darling. Thank you. Hamburger. Cusses like a sailor. From Cork. Top of the morning to you. I've seen comments about who the jurors are. I have no idea who the jurors are. If they're the cops, lawyers, I have no idea who they are. So I'm not going to even speculate. I don't know. Thank you, Shari. Yes, it was a real good judge. Yes, very good judge. So for the ballerina Black Swan trial, which we're covering from the 22nd, he seems like a very, very good judge from what we've seen so far. Explains stuff, gives both sides opportunities. Bev wasn't like that. Do you remember the day that Bev came in and was like, we're going to discuss the motions? You know, I need to put this... Oh, I nearly ripped the cable. Fuck. Oof. I think it sounds better if I put it near my mouth, I think. Good morning, Dina. How are you? Pumped. Let's go, Mark. And thank you again for the super chat. I think I sound clearer if my mic is near my mouth. Oh, now I forgot what I was going to say. It was something intelligent as well. It must have been coming out of my mouth. So it must be. What were we even saying? Thanks, Mark. Sidebar. No. Still tangled. Oh, creepers. There you go. Laughing. Oh, I know. Oh, you broke your toe. No, Joyce. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Joyce. Oh, no. I hope you're better. I hope you're okay. I shouldn't laugh. I was looking at something else. I hope you're... Oh, no. Broke your toe. Fuck. No, it was the cable. I thought I was going to pull the cable out. So I think this sounds better. Damn, Joyce. Good morning. Hey, Lisa. How are you, Lisa Louise? Thank you for always sharing my stuff on Twitter, by the way. I appreciate you. While I get ready for a couple of meetings today, ever enjoy your day. Thank you, Lisa Louise, and thank you again for your support. You are a great host for an amazing... Oh, thank you very much, everybody. Okay, let me get back to that. Right, let me get back to that with emotions. Fuck, what was I going to say, though? Keith. Joyce. Oh, poor thing. Delaney, you look great today. Missed your face. Thank you, Cynthia. That's very generous of you to say that. Most people don't think that, but thank you so much, my darling. I was going to get onto that as well. There you go. Speculate on Jura's judge. There we are. Buzzsword, my darling. How are you? What I mean about jurors, speculate. I don't know all their professions. I don't know what their professions are. So that's why I can't speculate. If Turlboy and Jessica say something, I'm like, cool, fine. I haven't seen them with my own eyes. Do you know what I mean? I can speculate about what they're thinking, but not about what their profession is. Get a stand for your mic so you don't have to hold. So do you know what happened, Danielle? I have a boom. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody say wayo, wayo. There's a boom, boom, boom. Everybody say wayo. Boom, 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 boom. Here it is. I got one. Right? The problem is, it keeps falling off. So midstream, all you'll see is my boom there. Poof. Like, you remember what happened to Sean, where his thing crashed? That happens to me all the time. Oh, fuck. Don't! I nearly smashed the lights. I nearly smashed the lights. Woo! Let's leave that one there. Fuck. Cables getting everywhere. Oh, my days. What's going on? So that's why I do need to get something, though. You're right. Because I think I sound better. Miss Gold says sound is excellent. Thank you, my darling. I appreciate that. I hope it is excellent. And I also cover up here. It still bothers me occasionally. That sounds much better. Yeah, I think it does. It's just because I don't have a stand. I need to sort that out. I'll get a stand. I'll get something. Oh, definitely sound better. Fucking hell. It's because you can't see my face, isn't it, darling? Big D dog. It's because you can't see my face anymore. That's what it is. Cheeky bugger, you. Thank you, Lisa, again. Right. You microphone launcher. I know. I always do it. What was it? Boom, boom, boom. Everybody say wayo, wayo. Say boom, boom, boom. Everybody say wayo, wayo. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, right. Let's skip it. Right. What was I going to say? Right. He was a hotel dryer. Yes, I know. Oh, hang on. Right, hang on. Let me get back to Terry Marston. Hello. Hey Terry, thank you for that. For the super chat from Sarasota. Happy Days, Florida. Thank you so much, sir, for that kind generation. For your kind donation. Thank you so much. Iceman, you were about to talk about the day Judge Bev scolded Yannetti for no theatrics since jury was there when he was defending himself. Monday was when Jackson was out. Right. Yeah, there was that. It wasn't that. So I think is the obviously we talk about the motions and stuff. She kept cutting them off and stuff all the time, which is very unprofessional of her. She should. So the guy we had yesterday, the judge, right, for the ballerina one, he was very speaking to each. Oh, that's what it was. Fuck, I now remember. Do you remember the day the motions were? Bev was like, "All right, everybody. Hang on, let me get this sorted. Everybody, bring your picnics. We're gonna spend all day on these motions. I don't care if it takes all day. We are spending all day on these motions today." And then she restricted Yannetti and Jackson to 10 minutes. Do you remember that? That is what in the UK, that is what we call bullshit, or the French called bullshit. If you're French, you'd be going, that is Bev, that is bullshit. So, bullshit. That is so unprofessional. That is ridiculous. That was a start of it for me. As in, it's like, what's this bitch doing? You can't do that. So they prepped for the whole day. Also, Karen's paying for Jackson to fly in from California. And Little, I don't remember if Little was there. Flying in, hotels, extra cost, few $1,000s, just for 10 minutes. Thank you, Shari. Take care, my darling. Sorry, Mandolin Wind. Thank you, Lona. So she keeps doing these things, which is costing Karen money, time and money. So that alone was like, what is this? She's bizarro world here. What is going on? Do you know what I mean? I don't understand what's going on. Thanks, Mark. Take care, buddy. So that was the start of it. So obviously cutting them off and stuff like that is bullshit. I genuinely think that she had bias at the start. She did not like the defense. She did not like Jackson because I think he's from California. I think she thinks she can bully Yannetti. So that's why. Not bully him. That's not what I mean. As in, she wants to put him in his place a little bit, which I totally disagree with. You know, you're a bitch. Like Carol, Disney Queen. I love it when you sing "We Love You." Thank you, Carol. I appreciate you, my darling. I do really appreciate it. Thank you, my darling, for all your support, as always, Carol. She's a Disney Queen. Luby. Hello, Luby, wherever you are. Oh, go enjoy your sleep, my darling. Hey, also, whilst we're here, does anyone know if the Alec Baldwin stuff is on today? I don't think I'm going to stream it today, if I'm being honest. It's just selecting jury, so we're not going to see anything. So I'll be back tomorrow streaming it. I don't know what time the trial starts, so that's the only problem. So, right. We got that. So, just some of the other things that she's mad that Jackson's smart on her. Yes, I agree with that. Just a couple of the other things that didn't sit well with me were this. When I can get it. If I could turn back time, if I could fly away, where's the button? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, whilst I'm doing it, hang on, whilst I'm doing this, bear with me 2 seconds. I just need to do this. And oh, fuck, no, wrong one. Because I've only got one hand now as well, so I'm struggling. Bear with me 2 seconds. Whoop. Whilst I do that, I'll just do this. Oh, and now I put the wrong tab open. The Casey, thank you very much, my darling. Casey sends a coffee. A cup of tea in the morning with you is pure sunshine. Thank you, Casey. That made me smile. I really appreciate that. That did make me smile. So thank you so much for that, Casey. Appreciate you, my darling. Right. Hey, Dawn. How we doing, my darling? Well, she got called out by Jackson with a verdict from the yes. Hang on. 10 a.m. on Wednesday. Thank you, Christine. You're superstar. Thank you. Super duper da 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 da. Ba da da da. Looby looby loo. The London channel should be called the Singing Alternate. I'm not sure everyone likes my singing, but every time I sing, I drop people. People seem to leave. So, but I enjoy it. So, do you know what? If you want to leave, fuck off. Then nothing to do with it. Zippity doo da, zippity day. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Hey, Cynthia, catch you later, my darling. See you later. There you go. Right, let me just go back. Where's I doing? I was here, right. I lost my notes. My notes are back. You go to cover it, Christine. You go, girl. Right. Right. Some of the other things during the trial I noticed and picked up on were first of all, we mentioned here the treatment of Karen when she said, "Ms. Reed, why are you smirking or why are you smiling about?" That is unprofessional. That alone means she can't retry because that is screw 'em. Hey, I treat them, sorry, I treat them like Kimmy. Hey, Kimmy, go fuck yourself, Kimmy. I'm the same with Edwin. Don't like my singing? Go fuck yourselves. It's all good. I enjoy it. I don't really care. It's fine. I just know some people really do get bothered with it. But it's like, hey, it's my channel, and I'll sing if I want to, sing if I want to. You'd sing too if it happened to you. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Right. That alone, the way she treated Karen means she needs to recuse herself. She has to recuse herself because her treatment of Karen is it's just too much. You can't. She showed a bias towards the defendant. She said nothing to the O'Keefes. I'm not having a bash of the O'Keefes here. I'm just saying she said nothing to O'Keefes about their crying, their smugness. I'm talking about smugness. Paul staring at Karen. She did nothing. Not a thing. Nothing. She did nothing. But then Karen has a smirk and it's like, what are you smirking about, Ms. Reed? Hey, oi, what are you smirking about? What's funny? You can't do that, bitch. You can't do that. Thank you, everyone, for the compliments. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Hey, see you later, Carol. See you later. We need some lamb chops play along. The song that never ends. Hello, Crystal, as well. Hello, everyone that's come in. Sorry, Kelly. Hello to you, my darling. I randomly exclaim, tick, tick, boom. Tick, tick, boom. Oh, happy days. A lot of people say, why do you always say hello to people? Because I get emails from people saying, you make my day by saying my name. So, there's a lot of lonely people out there. Just remember that, people. So that's why if I can make one person smile, it makes my day. Hey, Joni. How we doing? You keep switching accounts. So we do run, we do run. Hey, you see, that's the only problem because I keep singing. And it was 1 second after the judge laughed at Yanetti's. Yes, yes, that's true. Amy says, "That's so true and very kind. You're a good human." I'm not saying I'm a good human, but I mean, I get emails from people like I always say. Months ago, somebody wrote to me about how they don't see anybody. They don't see anybody from day to day. The only time they get to hear their name spoken to them is if I say their name on chat, and I'm like, "Hey, Doris," or whatever, and it's like it's impactful for her, and she took the time to write. I was like, I didn't realize. I was just trying to cheer you up, and she's like, "No one ever says my name. No one lives in my house. Don't speak to anyone." So I was like, I'm not sure I remember what she actually said, but it was impactful enough for me to go, right, okay, if I can cheer up one person in the world every day, then I will. And that's why I go through. This is why I get disappointed when I can't say hello to everyone, because I don't want to be that one person I miss. That, you know. She was. Amen, Ruka. Hey, Ruka. How you doing, my darling? Morning, needs me some Dylan. Ah, hey, there you go. There's your wave, Justice. You really do make days. Make days. I promise. I wish I found you. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Appreciate that. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, that's for sure. But yeah. Oh, hello. We just had our PayPal. Hang on, people. Let me just do the PayPal. I will go back to my notes in a second. PayPal. This is a PayPal from. I won't say your full name. Oh, Joyce, thank you. Message says, "Happy days, Dylan." Thank you so much, Joyce, for the PayPal. Thank you, my darling. I really appreciate you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Right. Let's get it. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. It's good to talk. I absolutely love how personal. I know, yeah, but a lot of people don't like it. This is why I start early in the day so I can try and get through all that. I love it. Not everyone does. You'd be surprised how many people actually hate it. But there's plenty of streamers out there. Yeah, well, I don't think you're gonna get new jewelry. That's a problem, John. I do love El Chatti, but today I love cheese and rice. And don't sweet cheeks. There's a lot of lonely people. Trust me, I know. My family tell them famous Dylan said hi to them. Hey, Macarena. Oi, oi. There we go, Jessica. I love it. I love it. I love that. That's adorable, Jessica. So sweet. Please don't make me cry, Dylan. My makeup will get messy. I don't try and make you cry. You're crying. No, I'm crying. You're crying. I'm not crying. I just got allergies. Josie made me cry on stream once. Bitch. She made me cry. I had to try and fumble to get the intro in. Josie, my mod Josie. She made me cry. She said something really sweet. And if you know Josie, she's not a very sweet person. So when she said something, I'm joking, she's very sweet, but she's very blunt. She said something, I was like, fucking hell. So yeah, I got you. I got you. Miss Go says, "I'm glad I got to listen today." Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, you should listen every day, Miss Gold, as you say. We're trying to impact the knowledge to everybody. Either that, or you can message one of the two. Is there a way we can do a trial together, like Ashley Benefield? I don't tend to do them, you know that, Christine, because obviously it's hard to do the dual thing. But we look at something maybe. Probably not Ashley Benfield, because I'll tell you why. That's happening on the 22nd, Christine, the same day as Karen Reid. So, and also maybe verdict for Alec Baldwin. So it's going to be quite hard to balance stuff. I'll just say now, I'm doing Ashley Benefield right on the 22nd, but my priority is going to be Karen Reid that day. So I might have to do Ashley Benefield on playback later on in the day. So it might not be actually live on that one day whilst we've got thingy on. Karen Reid on. But Karen Reid trial thing would probably only be 10 minutes, knowing Bev. Spacey Stacey, is that you are very personable, shows you have a good heart. Thank you, my darling. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know my stuff. I keep it in my realm. I know what I'm good at, and I keep within that. This is why I say I don't go through motions that often. I leave them to the lawyers and stuff like that. I just, yeah, I know court. I know juries. I know trials. I know that pretty well. When it comes to the FBI, when it comes to, lawyer talk, I don't know any of that stuff. I don't pretend to, but I'm pretty good with the law and, and stuff like that. So that's why I enjoy doing trials. Nope, never changed. Thank you, everybody. Right, now that means damn onions. Cheese and rice before my time. Backstory. Cheese and rice is Jesus Christ. Because I used to say Jesus Christ all the time. And it's something my family wanted me to change anyway. So I wanted to on chat just give me kick up the ass to change it. So oh Josie, you bitch. She knows I love. Oh, this is how far behind I am now. I know a song. No, don't, sweet cheeks, don't. I started getting my head. Thank you, Josie. There she is. Jesus, SES. Right. Lady in Boston. He's so sweet, gentleman for sure. Love him. I am Maskell to Free Canary. Happy days. There you go, Michelle. Welcome. Right, let's get back to it here. Hang on, is that? So good, so good. Right, so obviously the week you spoke to Karen, right? The other things that bother me, right, is this. Obviously, this could be mass law, right? But whenever alternates are chosen, normally the defendant chooses the balls to come out of the thing, whatever you call it, that spinny thingy. Obviously, the clerk did it here, fine. Raul, no, don't behave, Raul, behave. Fucking coffin daffer. So what bothers me is that bitch Bev did not allow the defense to see the alternate numbers before the clerk picked them. They asked, allegedly, can we just double check that the numbers are correct because they're all different numbers? And she refused, said, no, it's correct. So we don't actually know. There's 15 numbers in there. We don't actually know if they're the right numbers. They could all be in. I'm sure they are. I'm not going down that route of conspiracy, but I'm sure they were legit. It's just a little bit like, what was wrong with checking them? What was wrong with like checking and sealing, beforehand, and then there'd be no questions then, So I didn't like that. That's another thing I didn't like about her. I did not like the fact that she chose a juror, the four-person. I did not like that. I know, as she said, it's my call, and I'll do what I want to, but I much prefer it when judges just keep your fucking nose out. Let the jurors go back and decide who the four-person is. Don't choose, because she's just chosen somebody. People said he was a cop. Why would he choose this person? That person's now on the jury automatically. Why do you put yourself in that position? That person could be a anti-Karen Reid person. So why put yourself in that position? That's chat broken. There's no chats at all now. Oh, one came through. People say juror number one is always four-person match. Is it? That's surprising. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that. But it's bullshit whatever happens. She didn't have to choose. She could have. She might have the option to, but she didn't have to. Just leave it up to them to choose. No worries, Michelle. Thank you for being here. Right, what else is going on? Because no one's chatting now. Is there anybody else streaming or something? Is Alec Baldwin on or something? Is that why I'm... Right, hang on. I need to check that, actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Yeah, there's no... People are doing court hopping and stuff. I can't be asked with that. There you go, Tess. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Yeah, for some reason I got no one's messaging, so I just thought everyone had left and left the computers on. Kelly Barber, hey Delan, hello. Just driving, listening, but stopped at the store. Hello, Mona Lisa. Hey Berlin, how is Berlin? Not seen you for a while. When I served on a federal case in Boston, the judge appointed seat number 1 as 4-person, and the last 2 seats as altered. Fuck yeah, as I say, it could be. It just bothers me. It's optional, but it bothers me. Do you know what I mean? It just bothers me when it happens because that's outdated. Then it shouldn't be the case, in my opinion. You know. Hello, Lily. How are we doing, my darling? Hope you're well. Also, remember 3G was favour of the current. This is why that would have made the less charges vote as 9-3 knots. So it wasn't. So Raul, in the end, it would have been 7-5 not guilty, because in the end it was 8-4, 6-6, but they changed it to 8-4, 8 guilty, 4 not guilty Raul, and then if the 3 pro current reads were on there, it would have then been 5 guilty, 7 not guilty. No, it's fine. It's just no, it's fine. People, you don't have to message. It's fine. It's fine. It's more because chat went silent all of a sudden. I was like, why is it going silent? It's not like chat to go silent. I'm headed to sleep. Night, night, Lily. Take care. There you go. So anyway, right. What else is there? And more about not seeing the alternate numbers. Right, I can take these off. I've covered them. Cover these. So I know she can't poll the jury one by one, right? But common sense says you should ask the 4-person or somebody what was the verdict, or let me see the verdict sheet or anything like that. But she didn't do any of that stuff, so that's also a problem in my belief. She should have played the video with David Swift. She should have gone through the charges, right? I understand you come to you can't come to a verdict. Fine, but can we just go through the sheet? Do you find the defendant not guilty of all charges? No, we don't. Fine. First charge, right? Murder 2. Did you come to an unanimous decision? Yes, Your Honor. What was that? Mr. 4-person. What was that? Not guilty on unanimously. Happy days. Thank you. Strike that out there. It would then move to the manslaughter and one. Or OEIA or whatever it's called, and it would have stopped there because they would have been deadlocked there. So count 3, they wouldn't have ever got to count 3. So count 3 wouldn't have ever been stricken. That would have still been in because they never would have reached there. Because you have to go through each charge. So we would never found out about the 3rd count. It's just the murder count that is important. That's out. But obviously, we don't know that anymore because Judge Bev just didn't do it. I'm here, but I work and no, it's all good. You don't. Nobody else to say it. It's more. It's normally it's consistent. Somebody says something, but it just went quiet for like 4 minutes. I was like, what? She told them. So it's all good, Robin. Mona Lisa, she told them not to fill out the form until they had complete unanimous decision on all counts. Yeah, which is fine. They didn't have to fill out the form. She should have gone through the form. Do you know what I mean? There should have been something on it. She was wrong to say that as well. Well, she wasn't wrong to say it because she's right in saying she has to go through. But as they're going through, they should have been ticking it going, not guilty. Do you know what I mean? But I listened to Attorney yesterday when everything first came out. First thing I looked for was Udeland. Joni, hello, Joni. I was doing another stream, so I didn't really cover it. So today is my first day covering it, really. I wanted to let the dust settle a little bit. Hey, Dawn, hoodie's coming Friday. Happy days. Cheese and rice. Happy days. I can't remember. Thank you, Dawn, for the support as well. I can't remember. What do you say? You're in Wisconsin. How's weather there? Good morning to you, R23H from Canton. Hello to you. Oops, has been a disaster day one, Joni. Absolutely agree. Free can read from Crystal. Absolutely. There you go. Has to be, yeah, still going. But I don't touch it, LJ, because I don't know anything about it. But yeah, it's I believe still ongoing. There you go. There's no record. She knew that she was doing. Yeah, so there's no record. This is why it's important to have some sort of record on it. There's no record. So this goes on to my next point. You know, the only option she really has is to bring the jury back and to question them. Do you know what I mean? And they'll all have to be under oath saying, you know, was this your true and accurate? That I was, what was your vote for? There's a few questions really. What was your vote for murder? Not guilty. Okay. Was it unanimously? Because she could ask them, was it unanimous? And if they say yes or no based on that, do you know what I mean? Because the problem is, one of them. Problem is now the whole jury pool, those 12 jurors, are now all tainted. They all know the verdict. They all know. Well, the 8 that voted guilty all know they fucked up, basically now. So it's. I don't think she's going to be doing anything. I think she's going to try and be like, no, this is how we do it in mass. This is how we do it. So there's no record on it, and unless they bring back and do it under oath, there's no way of doing it. And even if you do it under oath, the problem is, will one of the McAlbus get in touch with one of them and say, "Oi, you, say you never agreed to not guilty," you know? So, you know, I'd be careful what you wish for with that one. You know, if everyone's been honest and everything like that, then great. But I still worry that somebody might get tapped up to vote not guilty and say, no, I voted guilty for murder. I don't know what they're on about. Because they can say, I voted guilty. Yeah, I might have done not guilty, but we never come back to it at the end. And I changed my mind, but no one asked me. And there's nothing on record. So, yeah, thank you for cheering up the world. Oh, no, thank you, band. Appreciate you. Thank you. Even bringing the jury back, I don't feel that they all would be honest for fear of retaliation. Yeah, no, I agree. I think it would be very difficult to find another 12 people. Impossible. I would go as far as to say impossible, Sarah. We need to know if the 4% signed the jury form. If so, then likely filled it out or blank. Because if he's filled it in, there's no issues. If the 4% filled it in, happy days, no issues. Let's go. I mean, if that was the case, then there should be no motions going in, basically. There you go. So I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. I think, yeah. I think that was the one and only shot for Karen. Do they do cheese and rice and which way? Hang on. Hang on. Bear with me, Dawn. You're America, then, you don't? Hey, Wayne. Sarah P. America. Fuck yeah. Oh, no, you can't. They must have sold out. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a Crunchberry. There's a Crunchberry. Hey, Dawn, it's called Crunchberry. Oh, UK, fuck. How do I think you was US then? Hang on. Shit, sorry, Dawn. Why did I think you were US? I blame Sarah P. Hang on. Oh, where's it gone now? Hey, Jude. Ba-da-da-da. Da, da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. Ba-ba-ba. There's Soft Pink. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, only Soft Pink. Or there's one. Is it Ash? I think it's called Ash, which is a little bit pinkish as well. Yeah, so sorry, Dawn. That's the only one. There's no bright pink. No worries, Lancashire. Lancashire Hot Pot. I loves it. Essentially deaf, and yet I heard the evidence. She's not guilty. What the actual fuck with a 9-3? If they said not guilty on 1 and 3, then she must be not guilty. So misconduct is 8 and 4. It was 8 guilty, 4 not guilty. It was in the end. They started off 6 and 6 for second one, but then it went to 8 and 4. So yeah, but I agree with you. I agree. Hope you're doing well as well, Wayne. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Court TV saying they can't bring them back because they've been released now. No, they can be brought back. I mean, there's ways and means of bringing anyone back. You can subpoena them and bring them back. So, and just ask them under oath. So there's ways. I mean, I say that with a caveat of, in most states you can bring them back. Is it ideal? No, but that might be the only way. You know, but also Court TV. Fuck Court TV. Do you know what I mean? I sent a screenshot of the t-shirt to my daughter. She was like, "What's to my daughter?" To my daughter, she was like, "What's cheese and rice?" I don't know why, but my response: better than biscuits and gravy. Yes, $31. What's $31? My t-shirts are $31. My t-shirts are $31, but that includes transport and everything, I believe, delivery and everything. Happy days. Right. There you go. Came back with, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. That's a good example. This one, unless it's a different state, it's a mass state. So the Murdoch ones came back. All of them came back in the subpoena. And about the court, the clerk of court, if you all remember that, they all came back and were asked, were you influenced by the court clerk and things like that, basically. So they definitely could come back. It's just, I'm just wondering if it's a mass rule, because I'm learning mass are totally different to most places. Hi, Melanie. Will you be covering the retrial Karen? I will be, yes, my darling. I will be. And all the hearings and everything I will be covering. And I think Sean will be joining me for most of the hearings. I'm joining Sean, I believe, next week for a morning crew show. And then he's coming back here on the 22nd for all the hearings. So yeah, and in the meantime, I'm covering Alec Baldwin from tomorrow. If you want to come and just chill out, it's 10 o'clock Eastern, I think it kicks off. So I'll probably go live at like 9 o'clock Eastern or something. Yeah, F Court TV. They've been discharged as jurors. They can't interview them, however, as... Yes, exactly, Raoul, exactly. Can you find a reversing the Lexus should be 3 not guilty regarding the Raoul? Wayne, absolutely. I agree. Hey, also Cora. Hey, how are you doing, Toots? How are you doing, my darling? Hope you're well. Woohoo, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Da-da. Melanie, so yeah, we do trials every day, Melanie. Just come and join us anytime you want. Yesterday we lost a little bit because we were a bit boring yesterday, but no, we do trials every day. So come and we're doing Alec Baldwin, doing all Karen Reid hearings, doing the ballerina one from the 22nd. Yeah, there's always a trial going on, or if there's not, I'll cover something else. So we'll do something. I think they will, yeah. I think I always said if it was 10-2 or 11-1, there wouldn't be a retrial. But now it's 8-4. They have to retry it. Do you know what I mean? Bullshit. There you go. Right, everybody. I think I'm going to end it there. It's nearly 3-hour stream, which is good. Thank you to Larry, Gary, and Dennis. I thought they were fantastic today. I thought they were all great today. And I hope you've enjoyed the stream. It's a little bit, you know, I love doing this. I just enjoy doing these kind of, you know, talking to you guys, going through some stuff. So yeah, I'm not doing Alec Baldwin this afternoon because it's just jury stuff, but I'll be back tomorrow. My plan is to do, yes, they will have to be cleared up. So the trial's going to be pushed on, basically. All this has to be done. All of this has to be cleared up. Everything. Everything's going to be cleared up. All the motions are going to be discussed, done, completed before they can even touch the trial. So the trial, if they hope to do the trial in like 4 months, bye-bye. No chance. It's going to take probably up to a year now by the time I get through everything. Thank you for sharing. No, thank you. And thank you for that as well, Lisa. Thank you for that. I forgot to mention that. So appreciate you, Lisa, for that. Thank you, my darling. We love you, and have a great... Thank you, my darling. I'll say I'll be back here tomorrow. I think if trial starts at 10 o'clock Eastern, I might just go live at 9 tomorrow and not bother do morning club from 9. Because Christine says starts at 10 Eastern, so I might just do that, do an hour of this before we get into trial. Sounds like a plan, I think. Thank you, Rhode Island. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Hippie Chick. Enjoy yourself in Indiana there as well. Can't defense bring in the tow driver? He said he never went. Well, not now, but for the new trial, yes. For the new trial, he can. Thank you, Melanie, and you as well. Bye, Justice, Elise. Rhode Island lady, see you in the morning. See you, my darling. Thank you for being here today, everyone. We all love you. Enjoy your day. Thank you, Sarah P, as well. We should have people in the chat propose Proctor's future job opportunity. Oh, yeah. I'll do that tomorrow. Got my El Chappie t-shirt yesterday. Minkle, I love it. Thank you, Tuds. Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you very much, Patriarch. Thank you very much. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, Justice. Thank you, Miss Mojo Rising. Hello, my darling. And you as well. See everyone tomorrow. Thank you, people. Love you all. You're all special and in a good way. Thank you so much. Wayne, bye, mate. See you later, buddy. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Belle. See you tomorrow. Sarah, see you tomorrow. Lucy, see you tomorrow, my darling. Everyone, love you. Love you. Right, let me just... Now, this is my problem. Now I need to find the outro. I'm going to play 2 outros. Do you know what? Let's play 3 outros. Fuck it. I feel dangerous. Right. 3 outros on the way in. Where is it gone? Here we go. Everyone, love you to bits. Take care. Ta-ra.
Besides this is obviously going to be this. If you want to know what really happened, you need to watch this. This is the only place you're going to get this type of interview or
We, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, find the defendant Matthew L. Moore not guilty of murder as he stands charged in count 1 of the indictment.
Away, the tail light is well intact. All of that is not going to hold
Elvis has left the building. It's done. Over. People, it's over. Elvis has left the building. It's done. Over.